For the next few hours, nothing exists except for Cleveland high school sports. Because the Quiet Brothers are here. Outlaw!
What's going on, y'all? Kevin Hanley, Quiet Brothers Sports Show. Got my peoples in the building with me. Got the homie Eli Robinson.
What up?
Got the homie Reggie Logan.
You.
And look who's back. The homie Philly Phil is in the house.
Yer.
What up, though?
Man, you already know what it is.
Trying to get to the bag. I ain't mad at you, brother. All right, man. So, look, we got a great show, a loaded show for you tonight. We got four guests, really, at 7:15 from the Barberton Magic's senior wide receiver safety Kaeleb Vega will join us on the show at 7:45 from the Division II, the four-time Division II state champion Akron Archbishop Hoban Knights in Akron, Caden Clark will join us, and at 8 o'clock from the Division III state champion Kenston Bombers Jack Porter will be joining us. So we are loaded in the first hour. Then at 8:15, great friend of the show, basically family around here, Coach Riz will join us, formerly of Garfield Heights. Coach Riz will join us. We'll be doing some week one predictions for the first week of high school football, and also for the NFL. We're going to throw the NFL in there as well. So we picked about 15 games for week one of high school football, and we're going to do some predictions on those, and then we'll do some NFL predictions, and we're going to keep this thing going. And at the end, if you're watching on Twitter, this belt right here, this belt is going to the winner at the end, man. So it's going to be fun. We have some fun with it all season long. So.
It's going to stay here. So.
Oh, okay. So Eli already says, all right. So Eli says it's going to stay with him. Okay. All right. I can't wait till next Sunday, Phil. Oh my God!
I told bring the belt. And you know what? By the way, I'm bringing the belt.
I want you to walk in there,
please,
like you the champ, like you know what you're talking about.
Some of them picks you picked last year, you better.
It ain't Reg. They're not gonna be there, Reg.
Tell him that
they're not gonna be there, Reg.
He thinking he gonna have Julio Jones and AJ Green.
I know I'm not gonna have those players.
I want you to.
They're not gonna be there, Reg. I'm just saying that right now. So yeah, we got a loaded show for you guys, man. Caden Clark, Kaeleb Vega, Jack Porter, and Coach Reeves all coming up. It's all going down, start at 7:15. But in the meantime, look, man, them Cleveland Indians doing what they're supposed to do right now.
Yes, sir.
They doing what they're supposed to do right now.
Until the Cavalry come back, Corey Kluber next week. He'll be back next week.
They doing what they're supposed to do. They you know me, I'm still like, hey, man, I need to see that championship, but they do. Ooh.
Carlos Carrasco coming back, too.
This is why I miss Phil. Man. I'm so glad Phil back. Look, man, they doing what they're supposed to do right now, though. They doing what they're supposed to do. They they'll take 2 out of 3 already from the Yankees.
Yes.
They beat in the first game 19-5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead, Phil.
Call on me. I'm supposed to be impressed about what you were supposed to be doing in the first place.
You got to, though, Phil, for this.
No.
It's down 21 games,
to
man.
be impressed by what you were supposed to be doing anyway.
Phil is back.
You think I'm supposed to be impressed that you caught up 11 and a half games behind the Minnesota Twins? I'm supposed to be impressed by that?
I wish I could play that bass song. Welcome back.
What you supposed to win the division?
I mean, well, yeah.
Nothing is given, though. You got to earn everything.
Weren't you supposed to be the best team in the division?
They were.
So you can cut all your payroll because we are so far and away the best team in the division that we going to get rid of everybody. And I'm supposed to be impressed by that.
You got a point.
Come see me when you get to the World Series. You don't get there, I ain't impressed by that.
We're going to be there, man. I said Atlanta and the Indians will be at the World Series, and I'm looking good right now.
Question. Didn't y'all win 22 games in a row last year? What happened?
That was the year.
That was the
what? Then we had the same pitching staff last year?
No, we didn't.
What's different?
Shane Bieber wasn't in the rotation last year. Mike Clevenger wasn't Mike Clevenger who he is right now.
You had Josh Tomlin in there.
Yeah. So you be real, Kev. When you put Carrasco back in the mix with Corey Kluber, with Shane Bieber, and Mike Clevenger, we got the best pitching staff
but
in
here's
the
the thing,
AL.
though. As far as good as he is, Corey Kluber has yet to do it in the playoffs. For as good as he is, he's yet to do it in the playoffs.
He ain't gonna
you got a point.
He's not going to be the number one starting pitcher going into this playoffs. It's going to be Shane Bieber going into the playoffs this year.
And but they paying Corey Kluber like he's number one.
Hey, Shane Bieber's our best pitcher.
Yeah, if Kluber doesn't do it in the playoffs, all this really means nothing if he does. If he can't do it, he has yet to do it in the playoffs.
I agree.
So I will say this: they're doing what they're supposed to be doing in the fact that they're either keeping pace or they're staying ahead of Minnesota. That's what they need to be doing. So I'm not mad at that at all. They're doing this in the Bronx. They've already taken 2 of 3 from the Yankees in the Bronx. And the first game they beat them down. They beat them 8-4 today.
They split.
Is the series over? Okay, the series over. I thought they about 2-3. Sorry. So they split the series. Now they got to go and play the Mets. Pete Alonso's on fire.
Yeah, they're on fire right now.
Pete Alonso is on fire right now.
That's a good looking rookie.
Yeah. So if they lose 2 or 3 to the Mets, or if they get swept by the Mets, then we're back to, you know what I'm saying?
It ain't gonna happen though.
I think we sweep them.
It ain't gonna happen. Shane Bieber pitching Tuesday night. We winning that game, guaranteed.
Okay. All right.
Absolutely.
All right. I'm just saying. I always give credit where credit is due, and they're doing what they're supposed to be doing right now. So I can't be mad at it.
I give you a participation trophy for doing what you're supposed to be doing. Thanks.
I do want to see the World Series though. I want to see the World Series. I was telling Eli last week. I kind of got into an argument, so to speak, on Facebook, but a discussion with the OG man, Mark Munch Bishop. Shout out Munch, about the Indians, and he was saying that I was complaining because I was basically like, look, man, unless they win the World Series, it's like, okay, this nice, a division champion. I'm tired of selling for division championship T-shirts. I want a World Series T-shirt.
That's so Cleveland of him to say. I'm sorry.
I love
Munch. I love Munch.
And that's what Kev said last weekend.
But that's so Cleveland.
I said it's something with the fans right here. It seems like we are afraid to demand excellence from our teams. We're afraid we're going to hurt these guys' feelings or something like that because we demand excellence. It's been 71 years. They haven't. The last time they won a World Series 8 years before my mother was born. Rest in peace. 8 years before my mom was born. I'm 43 years old. They won a World Series. It's been long. And can we get a World Series, please? I don't think that's too much to ask for one World Series in 70 years. I don't think that's too much to ask. Just saying. But for right now, I'm not going to rain on the parade. For right now, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing.
I will.
And that's fine.
Bring the rainwater, bring the ice buckets, bring it all.
Rain dance, everything.
Whatever.
So switching gears, Browns looked okay yesterday, right?
Yeah. Who was that backup? That quarterback?
Garrett Gilbert.
Man, he was looking all right out there. Garrett Gilbert. He was throwing dots.
Yeah. I mean, it's against the 2s and 3s, right? So.
He still looked good. He was putting the ball in there.
Okay. I haven't even watched the Browns preseason game this year.
Rashard Higgins is the clear-cut number 3 receiver on this football team.
The thing is, they're going to have to, because you got Callaway with the 4-game suspension, Kareem Hunt with the 8-game suspension. They just got to keep it going until those 2 guys get back. Not that Callaway is really the straw that serves the drink, but Kareem Hunt is going to. I think Kareem Hunt, when he comes back, will boost that offense immensely.
I agree.
But when it comes time, is Nick Chubb going to be a willing participant in giving playing time to Kareem Hunt? Because Nick Chubb going to get the bulk of the carries until Kareem Hunt get back.
You ain't got no choice.
No, does he got to be? What if Nick Chubb is balling out when Kareem Hunt get back?
I mean, Nick Chubb is the clear cut. He's the Russian running back.
How is he clear cut over Kareem Hunt?
How
is he clear cut over Kareem Hunt? I mean, now he is because of suspension, but
I see them using Kareem Hunt when he comes back, give him a carry or 2 here and there, but he's going to be the passing down back.
A carry or 2 here and there?
Yes.
They do that. They stupid in their head.
That's what's going to happen.
I had to take a drink on that. A carry or 2 here and there for Kareem Hunt. You might as well trade him and get a pick or something.
You can't rush coming from an 8-game suspension. He's not going to carry the ball a lot. Coming right, give
Hilliard a carry or 2. Don't give Kareem Hunt.
He a bum. He fumbled on the goal line. I don't trust him. Get him out of here, Phil.
He a bum.
As soon as I seen that, I said, "Oh, you should have kept Duke." Oops.
Yep.
But who's the number 30 kid? Johnson. He scored
Johnson,
2 touchdowns last night. He made a big
What
splash.
he do? Did he play yesterday? What he do yesterday?
He didn't do much yesterday.
He do much?
Yeah.
I know he had a kick return against Washington, and
Put him on special teams. He'll be all right.
yeah.
Well, the 4-3 speed, you got to keep him.
He'll be all right.
Oh yeah, he on the squad. Didn't have to do that lied his way into the.
Yeah,
pretty
He
much.
been homeless the whole training camp.
Hey man, he
Gotta
doing
do
his
what you
thing.
gotta
now.
do.
Do what you gotta do.
I hope he make it.
Me too. I'll be rooting for him, man. I'll be rooting for him. I'm really rooting for the Browns in a way where I finally want him to. I want to see him do well. It's about time.
Whoa.
It's been 20. Well, it's been 20 years. Eli. I mean, I would hope the law of averages got to come into play sometime. It's been 20 years.
At some point in time, you would think so.
It's been 20 years. I would. I've never not wanted them to see never not wanted to see them do well.
Really?
I've never not wanted to see them do well.
Okay.
When have I not? When have I said I don't want them to see them do well?
Always a wet blanket.
No, there's a difference between being a red blanket and being a realist.
You just calm down a little bit.
Not being a Baker Mayfield groupie. There's a difference between being there's a difference.
Hold on, wait a minute now.
Hey man, calling it what I see. I'm calling like I see it.
You know, I'm with you on the realist thing because I'm cool with 10-6 and a first round playoff exit. I'm cool with that. That'll work.
Oh no,
that'll work. For
I
me.
don't want no first round.
That'll work for me.
Nah.
That'll definitely
It ain't
work
for me.
I know it's not gonna work for y'all because y'all seem to think we going to the Super
We're
Bowl.
going to the Super
I know
Bowl.
y'all both do. You crazy in your head if you think that the Browns right now. Well, I guess we'll find out. What is that? Week 5 we play New England.
Yeah.
That we have to go into Foxborough during the play. You
If-
want Brady to
If
go
Yeah.
into the
That-
playoffs
if you beat Brady in his house, that's
the
a
thing.
statement
That's
game.
a statement game right there.
in Foxborough.
In Foxborough.
we
Now-
play the Chiefs too, don't we?
Yeah,
in January.
and the Rams.
I'm not talking about during the middle season. I'm talking about January.
Oh,
January.
well, you know
You
what?
expect Baker to go in there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, if he want to be the leader, he better, right? He
Right.
want to be the leader.
He lived for moments like that.
He want to be the man.
Bright lights, him and Odell and Jarvis.
Mm-hmm.
He
It's
better.
It's the right core, man. I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
it is.
It's the right core.
I'll take a first round. I'll be okay.
No.
Now, if we get to the Super Bowl, I'll be happy. But I would still be happy if we get to the playoff. Even if we can host, can we at least host a playoff game first? Can we get that? Can we get the division?
Browns Vikings in the Super Bowl this year, man.
Browns, Vikings.
Vikings.
What made you think the Vikings are gonna go to the Super
I
Bowl?
would rather. I see the Browns go Vikings.
They flying over the radar, under the radar. Yeah.
We like that, Mr. 8-8. We like that, Mr. 8-8.
Let me tell you who gonna win that division. The Bears.
Yup.
Yeah, that
The Bears.
defense,
Yup.
man. That
Let me
defense.
tell you who's
I-
gonna
I
win the
think-
wild card.
I think
The
Money Mitch.
Packers.
Man, I think Money Mitch.
I don't know about the Packers.
Packers ain't doing nothing.
Packers.
I think Money Mitch gonna turn that corner this year. I really do.
I
think
don't
Money Mitch
trust
gonna
the
turn that
Packers.
I
corner.
don't,
don't trust the
I don't know
Bears.
about Money Mitch now.
I think Money
I
Mitch-
see the Bears making
No.
playoffs. I don't
It
know
ain't gonna
about
be because of
Mitch.
Money Mitch, though.
I don't know about Money Mitch though.
Let me tell you. Let me say this though. For those that was clowning him, and I know he may not have played as much, I believe the Giants are 2-0 in the preseason.
Who?
The New York Giants. Daniel Jones.
What that mean?
I'm just saying.
Who?
I'm just saying. I don't like saying. I'm just saying.
He looked good. On
You
his
remember
first-
what Michael Rappaport said about Daniel Jones?
I
Who
do.
the hell is this
yeah,
guy?
I do. I do.
Hey,
looked
Kel,
his
we went
first-
4-0 in the preseason last year.
I want to thank you. Praise him. I want to thank you for that. You really,
saying.
Daniel? Who?
I'm just saying. Everybody,
Boy, play that Duke.
I know. I'm just putting it out there. And as an Eagles fan, that's hard for me to do. I'm just saying they looked all right. They looked all right.
They don't got no receivers.
Yeah, y'all ain't got no quarterbacks either after Carson Wentz.
We got Josh McCown, I guess.
He's serviceable.
Oh, y'all got Josh McCown?
Yeah, he's serviceable.
Okay.
All right, we'll get back to that later. So right now, join us on the phone line. He is a senior wide receiver and strong safety. He plays for the Barberton Magics. He's a member of our top 25 this year. His name is Kaeleb Vega, and he joins us right now on the show. Kaeleb, how you doing, my man?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing good, man. Thanks for taking time out of the evening to join us. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
No problem, man. So let's get right into it. So you guys, you went 10-1 last year. Obviously, it didn't end the way you wanted it to, but still a great season. So after a great season like that, how do you guys stay focused so that you can complete the mission this year?
Well, after last year, losing the first round, after doing things in the regular season that people thought we couldn't do, kind of left us sour taste in our mouths. So, the mentality this year, we're just trying to get to it. And I think we can do something special this year with the group of seniors we have.
Absolutely. Now, you being one of those seniors, Kaeleb, are you more of a vocal leader, or do you kind of prefer to let your play speak for you?
I kind of stick to myself. I'm not a guy that's up hyping people up, but we have plenty of those guys on the team that have taken that role. So it's not like we're short of it right now.
You kind of do that thing where you change it up off the field. You're one person on the field. You kind of change into somebody else.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, because again, I know you're out there, you're on the field, you're excelling on the field, and it's great to see. How do you deal with the challenge of excelling on the field and staying on point with your academics as well?
You guys gotta balance them both.
And how do you do that? What kind of things do you do to kind of keep yourself focused on your studies?
Well, see, I'm in a career tech program. I'm taking that kind of serious. It's for marketing management. So, for when after school it's football from like 2:45 to 5:30 every day. But as soon as you get home, I try to at least do my homework and stuff till about 7:30. Then after about that, it's about chill time, watch film, do all I got to do for that.
Okay. Now, I know, when we had you on the list, a lot of love and the support from your family came in. Talk about your family and how they kind of keep you focused through this grind it is football and being a student as well. Talk about that.
Well, can you repeat that? Sorry, I'm breaking up a little bit.
That's okay.
It's raining really bad.
No worries. I said when we put you on the top 25, we noticed there's a lot of support from your family on there. Can you talk about your family and how they help you kind of get through the grind of a season like this?
Oh, yeah. My family's always supported me ever since I was little. Everything I do, they always got my back. Even say I'm in the wrong, I know that everyone's going to back me up. And especially even not blood family in Barberton, everyone has your back. Everyone knows each other. If something happens, everyone's congratulating you. So it's awesome.
Absolutely. Kaeleb Vega from the Barberton Magics is our guest. So can you talk about that? Can you just expand on that a little bit more? Because that was going to be my next question about the Barberton community and how much that support means to you guys, especially when you're having maybe like a down year or you're coming off of a loss.
Oh, yeah. When I was growing up, Barberton wasn't really good. Like what we are now. We're known for winning these past 3 years, but I think it's about the community together, which is a huge thing. So, like, now everything, even other sports, are getting closer and getting supported by everybody.
So, let me ask you this, because you play wide receiver and you play strong safety. So, how does playing receiver help you on the defensive side as a safety? Are there things that you can look for when you're on the defensive side that you kind of some kind of tendency that you might see from other receivers?
Well, the funny thing now, I'm actually not playing safety. I actually got moved to outside linebacker drop end.
Oh,
but
okay.
When I was playing DB, you can tell by situations like, say whatever coverage we're in, what a receiver's going to do. That's what I think is maybe such a good receiver, especially coming into this year. Just knowing what a DB is going to do, especially if you're smart enough to read their hips, the coverage you're in. It's just like muscle memory and mental stuff. You just got to study it.
Now, was that a move that just occurred this offseason? They moved you from safety to outside linebacker?
Yeah, they moved me a couple weeks ago to outside linebacker, but I'm still playing receiver on offense. But we got some guys that came in this year, some more DBs, and we just want to get more speed up front and get some more people with the ball. So we made a couple of changes on defense this year.
Talk about Kaeleb. Talk about how that feeling you get when you see that package of plays, man, that it's going to get you out in the space, you can make moves and do what you do out there on the field.
Well, my favorite thing to do, especially in the ball, I'm a receiver who likes to run screens, I guess. So, when I get a screen, I just ever since I was little, I've just always had good vision with the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know when something's going to open up or when something's closing. I'm not really even like the fastest guy. It's just when I get the ball that I know when to get it going and when not to. So that's just always helped with me ever since I was little.
Now, let me ask you this. I don't know if you've had any of this going on at the moment. Has there been any kind of information, any kind of news for you as far as the recruiting process? Have you been in contact with any kind of schools? Is that something you can speak on?
I really want to play college football, but I've actually haven't really heard anything from anybody, but I'm still working at it and trying to make a name for myself this year. So
Absolutely. All right, listen, Kaeleb, man, we really, really, really appreciate you coming on and taking time out of your evening to be on the show. Please give our best to your family. We know they've been showing us mad love and support. We really appreciate that. And we hope for the best for you guys this year. We really want to get down to cover one of your games. So hopefully we'll be able to meet you and see you in person, all right?
All right. No, thank you for having me.
You got it, Kaeleb. Have a good night, man. Take care.
Thank you.
Kaeleb Vega from the Barberton Magics. I'm telling you, man, he's right, though. When I was watching this film, when he gets out into space, it's almost a wrap.
We can use him at Bowling Green.
BG, come on, BG, take a look at the whole video.
Ain't Barberton out Lorraine way?
No, that's like Akron.
Yeah,
Right next door to Akron.
Yeah.
They're pretty much right next to each other. Those two cities border each other, Barberton and Akron.
Who did they lose to last year?
Tri-Valley, I want to say. Okay. It was Tri-Valley, I think it was.
It was upset.
I had their schedule. I think they lost 10-0. Let me see.
Upset.
I had it up. Hold on. Let me find out because I had their schedule up because I was trying to do some research and I was looking at it. Hold on.
Because I remember we all picked Barberton.
I remember
We
that.
sure did.
Yeah. Tri-Valley. Yep, they lost 10-0. They're in the playoffs. Tri-Valley 10-0.
Cool.
But they finished.
Right.
They finished 10-1. They're only. Well, that was their only loss. They were undefeated going into that game. And that was their only loss. But Tri-Valley was 10-2 as well. So
Who?
it wasn't like they lost. Right. I don't know. But it wasn't like they lost to a bum. 10-2. Really, they're. Let's see. They beat Norton was the first game. Norton finished 8-2. Pretty much everybody they played had a winning record that they beat. Highland was 8-2. Revere was 6-4. Not Copley. Aurora was 7-3. Norton was 8-2. So and then Tri-Valley lost 10-0. That was Tri-Valley was 10-2 as well.
Dresenden, Ohio.
Yeah.
I don't even 740 area code.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what division Tri-Valley is in, but yeah, but I think this year is going to be another important year for Barberton. They can make some moves out there. And I think, Kaeleb Vega is going to be a huge part of that. I know he's going to be a huge part of that. I want to get down there, man. The atmosphere down there in that city is crazy. I used to live in Barberton, so I know. The atmosphere down there surrounding that team and just for the community in general is crazy. And I know they support their school 1,000%. 1,000%.
Like the
Massillon?
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know. I don't know about that. No disrespect, Barberton, but I don't know if they got it like Massillon. I don't know if they on that level just yet.
Okay.
But I do know that the love between them and just pride in the city, period. Not even with the football team. Yeah, they love the football team, but just pride in their city, period, man. Those people really, they represent, man, for where they from. And I respect that. So we're going to do this. Let's go ahead. Let's take a quick break. We'll get out. We can chop up some more. And then when we come back at 7:45, we'll talk to Caden Clark from the Archbishop Hoban Knights. So let's do that. Take a break. We'll come back, and then we'll chop it up some more until 7:45. Eli, what's the name of the song?
All right, the name of the song is called Retaliate by Husan Beats. This is the Quad Brothers Sports Show on One Unit Media Network.
The Quad?
Yep. Welcome back to the show. Thank you once again to Kaeleb Vega of the Barberton Magics for coming on and joining us. Appreciate that. It's Sunday evening. Sunday evenings, man. I appreciate anybody that come on this show on a Sunday evening, man, because I know, a lot of you guys are getting ready for class in the morning. I obviously look at 7 o'clock. You're probably not getting ready to go to bed. Some of y'all might. But I appreciate you guys taking time out of the evening, man, to come on before you hit the books that following Monday. So thank you very much to Kaeleb. We appreciate that. Caden Clark from the Archbishop Hoban Knights coming up at 7:45. Jack Porter from the Kenston Bombers coming up at 8 o'clock. So we were just talking on break. I really wanted to speak on this whole. Oh, real quick. But after Jack Porter, Coach Ribs at 8:15, we'll be doing our pick'ems. If you watch it on Twitter, that belt right there, going to the winner of the pick'ems for this season.
Also, if you're listening on the One Unit Media Network Twitter page, you can hear this show and also the interviews.
Hear everything on the One Unit Media Twitter page. All of it. Everything.
And if you got SoundCloud, you can listen on that too.
Oh, that's what's up. You on SoundCloud too?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all too when I was at the scrimmage.
Yeah, talk about that, Ray, because we used that a couple of scrimmages. Talk about that.
The malaria boys blew down on me, man. Caught me.
They did?
Yeah, they caught me on the track, man. They was like, man, you said we was gonna win 3 games this year. I said, shout out to Dede though. I said Dede though.
Dede?
Yeah, Dede.
We gotta get Dede on the show. Dede, we gonna reach out to you, bro.
Yeah, but it was like, shout out to my boy DJ too. He used to coach with us on the East 88th Street Browns. He the lineman coach for Elyria now. So
we got to get Coach Culliver on the show too, man. We got to get Coach Culliver on the show.
Yeah, it was about 15 of them, man. They blew down on me, man. I was with my wife.
They caught you. Hey, that's that goon from the quad. Roll up on him. You said, what, fam? How many games we going to win?
Was it like Ice Cube in Boys and Hoop? We got a problem here?
Yeah, man. But like I said, I think they should just give Hoban the championship now. And
it's like that. We're going to talk to Caden in about 15 minutes. We'll see.
They got a couple 300-pounders, 6'4", 6'5", and they just line up and run right behind them, and they smash my football. Then they go play action and throw it to the other kid that we got on the top 25, 87.
Clark, who coming up? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. He a beast. He look like I changed he looked like Rob Gronkowski out there when he was in his prime.
I'm telling you, man. It's the same thing we said about we were talking to Coach Riz last year, and I was saying Hoban is a machine. And I don't know who's going to stop him. Hoban is a machine. I don't know who's going to stop him.
They're going to have to come up to Division I or
something.
They're going to have to.
Yeah.
They're going to have
something.
To. Like after they won how many is it in a row now?
3.
4.
No, they won three Division IIIs, and they rolled up to Division II, smacked everybody around. They're going to have to roll up to Division I. They got to.
Yeah.
They got to.
Yeah.
It was a big size difference between Hoban, Glenville, and Lorraine.
Oh, my God.
That's not a surprise. They get the best people.
I can't even. I mean, I'm not mad at it. I'm just saying, I mean, it's. Come on now. That's.
They gonna have to roll. I want to see, but even then, you see. I mean, it was a game, but they beat Ignatius though.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It was a game. It wasn't like that was the one team they didn't steamroll through last season.
Maple and Garfield was undefeated, and they both got beat 65.
I wanted Garfield to win so bad, but we knew what it was. And Maple, I love what Shaq was doing. I loved it. I was like, there is no way.
Nope.
Y'all finna be not none. Zero chance.
And then they went and got Maslin. Maslin is a team I thought could hang with Hoban. They went and got Maslin.
So what do you think they're gonna do if they go to Division I? I mean, honestly, they're gonna smack Division I.
They already they beat St. Ignatius.
I mean, at least it'll be competitive.
Yeah, it'll be competitive.
The game was like what, 20-14.
It's crazy, man.
Like
it's like they're the Patriots, man. Like everybody want them to go to Division I, so then they'll be playing like what, St. Ed's and Ignatius,
Euclid, Menor,
all that.
Competitive game.
I need that.
I mean, it's not like they couldn't schedule those teams anyway, right?
I need that, but
I would think so.
I don't know. Are they independent? That's something I don't know. I've never looked at it.
I think they are independent.
If they play St. Ignatius, why couldn't they play any other team?
I think Hoban is independent.
I don't. I'm tired. no disrespect to Division III of the division schools.
No, not at all.
Y'all do what y'all do. But I honestly, I don't want to see that.
I think according to this, they're independent.
Okay. When you go there and you say they whole line or most of their team look like grown men, and then we go out and we see Division II and Division III schools, and sometimes you like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
you shouldn't. As soon as we walk on the field, it shouldn't be a Garfield and whatchamacallit situation.
Padua.
When we walked out there, we was like, oh, this ain't finna be good at all.
No,
And
was that Garfield? Was that Cleveland? Was that Warrensville?
Oh, no, that was
Warrensville and
Who else was it?
Revere, maybe?
I don't even remember who it was.
Yeah.
I know Eli picked the other team,
Yeah,
though.
it was
I know
Padua.
Was it Padua?
No, it wasn't Padua. It was at
No.
Warrensville. It was at Warrensville.
It was somebody.
Remember-
Geneva.
Geneva.
No,
That's who
Geneva,
it was.
yeah.
It was Warrensville and Geneva.
And he picked Geneva, and we walked out there. We was like,
Nah, B.
this not finna be good.
Ain't
I
gonna
imagine
happen,
that's what it looks like when Hoban walks out onto the field versus these other schools.
Phil, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. My wife said, "Go get our son. He ain't playing it."
Get my baby off the field.
Y'all know she ain't got no filter, so it was a little bit worse
Oh,
than
I know that.
Erica, don't do it like that, man.
She was like, she looked dead at you. She was like, oh, these college kids. Y'all got college kids playing against my baby. Get my baby. Reg, if you don't go get my baby off the mother bleeping field right now.
Don't do it like that, Erica. Don't do it like that. But somebody got to do it. Somebody's going to have to do it. I don't know if you catch Hoban on an off day.
It ain't no off
I'm
days.
gonna say, it don't look like they have
I don't
off
look like
days.
maybe they don't have many, but you got to catch them on one. Or you just got to go out there and just outwork them, man. I don't know how you do that. I don't know. I have no answers. I have no idea how you outwork them or anything. They're a machine.
Remember the last interview when we last interviewed Coach Riz? Coach Riz was like, yo, we had them in the first half, but then that second half, they wore us down.
Yep.
It's not
Stamina,
just their first unit. They second unit comes
Yeah.
in, and they just as big. So it's like, yo.
Yep.
And that's another thing I want to say. Hoban had 65 to 70 kids out there. Euclid in the Rain had 35 to 40.
Wow.
So not only they getting people's best, they getting people's second and third best. Like, yeah, you come on too. You can sit for a couple years behind these other kids, but yeah, you come on too.
Somebody got to do it. I mean, look, man. You know what Ric Flair say? To beat a man, you got to beat the man. And Hoban is the man right now.
If y'all would leave Ted Ginn alone and let him do what he do on the recruiting side, maybe we would have something.
Nope.
But nah,
They gonna be all right, though.
You can't let Ted do what he do. You don't want to see that no more.
They're going to be all right,
I
though, Phil.
digress, though.
Church.
I gotta.
They gonna be all right.
It's a hard pick, but it's
Man, I hope so, man. I feel like high school football was the truth when Glenville was the truth.
they got a kicker now.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
It's about time.
Hold on.
Thank you, Glenville. I'm gonna say this to all, and I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna address them because this is where I see it. All these schools in the inner city, Glenville, Euclid, Shaw, John Hay, all of them.
Get you a soccer player.
Even Elyria, they might not be inner city, but Elyria, Lorraine, because I don't know if they got one either. Get yourself a kicker, man. It's
Soccer.
important.
You better recruit on that soccer field.
If your school don't have a soccer team, find somebody that can kick the football. It's
Please.
important, man. How many times are we covering games? How many times we see a team going for it on 4th and 12, and it's like you already down 13
In the
points?
red zone.
Yeah. In the red zone, it's 4th and 12, and you going for it.
Not even that.
Because you don't have a kicker.
You get these kids that get out there, they can't even punt. They shanking the ball all over the
Golly.
place. The ball going 20 yards. Like, yo, you giving your opponent's offense the
Short
best
field.
position. Like, no, you need a kicker.
People thought Jim Tressel was crazy for stressing the kicking game and special teams so much, but it's important, man. Field position is important. You got a team down by 6, and it's late in the game, and you got a punt. You don't want your punt going 15 yards.
No.
You need somebody that can get that punt way down the field.
We seen it. We see it year after year after
All the
year.
time.
Special teams wins games.
Ask Menor.
I would tell kids out here, kickers
Ask
get
Brush.
paid too.
Have you seen Brush's kicker?
Who?
Brush got a kicker.
Do we
Brush
really?
got a kicker.
Okay.
Maslin, did you see the tweet that I retweeted from the page on the page? 70 yards.
Mm-hmm.
He punted that thing.
Remember, Minner beat Euclid last year off for like a 40-yard field
goal.
goal.
That's what I'm saying. Ask Minner. It's important. It's important. You need to have a kicker. It's got to be somebody in that school that can kick the football. It's got to be somebody in that school that can kick the football.
I see what it is. You know, young brothers. I don't want to be no kicker. That ain't
but,
cool,
hey, listen,
man.
when they need you to win the football game, you're gonna want to be a kicker.
I can't get no shine as a kicker. What type of mess is that?
Wait. What about who's that one kicker for Oakland? Number 7.
Janikowski?
No, he a brother.
King's that last name.
Marquette King.
Oh,
Marquette King.
He be in it.
Yeah, he be in it.
They be mad at hell.
Y'all better pay attention to Marquette King. He plays for Denver now, I think. I don't think he plays for Oakland anymore. I think he plays for Denver.
I just knew he played for Oakland. I don't know.
He played for Oakland, but he was out there getting it on the field.
What's better than collecting a fat check and not having to take a hit?
I mean,
hello.
I mean,
hello.
Listen, man. It's important for you. Need a kicker, and I'm talking to all y'all Senate League schools, all that. You need a kicker, man. It's got to be one kid in that school that can kick. It has to be.
I couldn't have been no kicker, Reg. You know why? Because every time you come past me, I'm falling down.
He hit me. He hit me.
I'd have been an inventor of the flop game in football. He hit me.
And a lot of it is the coach's fault, too, though, because they don't want to invest time in the fundamentals of the game.
Yep.
You have to invest time.
You have to.
You got to spend at least 30 minutes of each practice on special teams.
I keep
you have to.
This was, and I loved Glenville. Glenville had all the speed and all the finesse of the world. But when it came down to them playoff games and they would play Eds or they would play Ignatius,
they lose it on special teams.
Them special mentals and them fundamentals got them every single year. And it used to piss me off to no end. Like, yo, if you would just do the little things, y'all would literally have 2 and 3 state titles by now.
If you honestly, man, if you in a close game and you don't want you should not be having to go for it on 4th and 12 in a close game. I'm sorry, you should not have to be going for it on 4th and 12 because you don't have a kicker.
Punt that ball, defense, step up.
This goes back a few years back, maybe 5 or 6 years ago. Glenville and St. Ed's played in the playoffs. When my brother final season, he transferred from St. Ed's to go to Glenville because he was crying about the playing time, this, that, and the third. So Glenville reeled him in. He goes over there. And this is the season Glenville had. Cordell Jones is the starting quarterback. Shane Wynn. Frank Clark, who's on the Kansas City Chiefs. They were stacked.
I remember that team.
St. Ed's went out there and wore them out, won a state championship, and my brother was sick to his stomach because he transferred.
Because I remember this was back when I was covering for K&R. I remember that game that they went out there, and it was at Bedford. I remember that game. Mm-hmm. And Cardell got injured, like at the half. He came back, and they just could not get over the hump whatsoever.
And he was lighting it up there. Cordell, but the coach fell in love with Cordell's arm, and they didn't run the ball. Not one time. They didn't run the ball 5 times against St. Ed's in that playoff game.
Come on now.
And they had a 235-pound running back.
Come on now. I'm just saying, man. And look, man. Reg is the coach. I'm no coach, but I can see what I can see. And when I see a team that's either going for it on 4th and 12 or not trying to run a balanced offense as much as you can, I mean, that's a recipe for disaster. Depending on who you're playing, try to go for it on 4th and 12 against Hoban. See what happens. See how that work out for you. See how that work out for you. I'm just saying, man, I know I agree with Phil. Y'all want to shine. You want to be out there. You want to be on the gram. You want to be on Twitter. You want to be shining. And if you think if I'm a kicker, I can't get no shine. Wrong. The kicker, when Minner beat Euclid on that field goal,
he was the player of the game.
How you think that kicker's day went at school the next day, that Monday? How you think his day at school went? What do you make, a 50-something yard or something like that?
Yeah, in overtime.
How do you think his day went on Monday? I'm just saying.
You can always get your shine if
Always,
you're good at
if you
it.
good, if you good at
Kicker
it.
is all or nothing.
Ask Adam Vinatieri.
It's all or nothing for a kicker.
Yep.
You gonna get all the glory, or
Ask Adam Vinatieri. Adam Vinatieri is the hero of, like, what, 2 Super Bowls?
Yup.
Or you could be, Cody
Parkey.
Parkey.
I think you say that.
Thank you, Cody. Cody, thank you.
one that
Appreciate
Adam
it.
Vinatieri that kicked the field goal in that Snow Bowl against the Patriots.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh no, against Oakland. Against
The
Oakland.
game that New England should have lost.
Yeah.
Because Tom Brady fumbled it.
What?
Yeah.
No,
okay.
that was an incomplete pass.
Okay.
Boy, I don't know what you're talking about. Don't question the GOAT. That was an incomplete pass.
Mhm. Sure was. Yeah. I'm just saying, you can shine as a kicker. I bet you. I bet you if that kicker, if he wanted to, he could have got a couple. I don't know. Maybe got a couple numbers today. I don't know.
You know he did.
I bet his Monday was nice
You
though.
know he did.
You know who I equate being the kicker to? Being the kicker is like being Robert Ory.
Yeah.
You get all the glory when
Yeah.
it comes.
When it
If
come
don't
time.
nothing happen, you know what I'm saying? Your name stay out. You
Yep.
get a few rings, you collect your checks, and you go retire somewhere.
That's why they. And this might sound corny, but that's why they call it special teams, because not everybody can do that. Not everybody. Look, I mean, I guess not everybody can do every position on the field, but I'm just saying, kicker. That's like you got number one. You got one job. You got one job.
Mm-hmm.
That's
it.
You ain't got to worry about no plays.
But
None
if
of
you
that.
can-
And another
Hey.
positive to being a kicker, you have longevity in the position.
Yep.
Kickers can kick 15, 20 years. Where
Vinatieri's still kicking.
Some of these other running backs, they got 3 to 4
You
years.
gotta get your
tops.
money and get out.
Yeah.
Vinatieri's still kicking.
And
ain't
this
he?
is why his 21st season, right? Something
Yep.
like that.
How long did Morton Anderson kick for a long? Morton Anderson's
He
in
was
the Hall
like
of Fame,
50,
I
wasn't
believe.
he? He was like 50-something.
Phil Dawson just retired.
Just retired.
We got him in 1999.
Yep.
I was hoping he was going to sign for
20
one more
years.
year. Like, Phil, just one more year.
Y'all need
Come
to
on.
call him. Y'all need
Come
to call
on,
him
Phil.
because the kicking game is not good for y'all. You
Terrible.
need to call him.
Terrible.
Somebody
Oh,
need
no,
to call
Austin
Phil Dawson.
Cyber, yeah.
Austin Cybers.
Phil.
You talking about the kid with the long hair?
Don't you want one more year?
Come
No,
on,
no,
Phil.
I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about Austin Cybert.
Come on, Phil.
Yeah,
Y'all need to call Phil Dawson. Stop
Need to
messing around
call
with these two
Phil.
young boys, man. Call Phil Dawson.
There's too much promise on this team for it to come
They
down.
spent a 5th round pick on Cyber, didn't they?
Yeah.
Imagine.
He can kick, though.
Imagine right now the Browns are in the Bears' position.
Oh.
This year in the playoffs.
Don't.
Would you rather have Phil Dawson
Or
would
Austin
you rather
Cyber?
have Austin Cyber?
Phil.
Which one you
Phil.
want?
Give me Phil.
Because I'm calling Phil.
Hey, Phil, didn't
make
you
it
know
happen.
he was going to miss that,
I
though?
knew Cody was going to miss.
Thank you,
As soon as
Cody.
it came out, I was like, he finna miss this.
Thank you, Cody. Appreciate you.
Finna miss this.
Appreciate you, Cody. Thank you very much.
Doink. Yep. Do it.
I do it.
That's why Philly cut him. That's why we cut him.
I told
Then we had him.
Yep.
my brother from Chicago. So I'm about to tell this story. So they called a timeout and everything. And I texted my brother. I was like, it's not looking good for you.
Nah, B.
Shut up. He got this.
Okay.
Okay.
We've seen this before.
Soon as he kicked it, doink, I get a text. Don't say nothing.
They said he was getting death threats and everything. Man.
Same as what was the one dude, Bartman? Same as him.
I'm gonna show. I don't know if you see. I'm gonna show you the video. I'm gonna look it up on Twitter. I'm gonna show you the video. There is this Chicago Bears fan. The moment after the game, he walking out. This man absolutely lost his mind. It was hilarious.
Wow. Oh yeah, I saw that. I remember that. We can't play that video on the air.
Can't
but
play
yeah.
it on the air.
Yeah.
He
Can't
was
play it
cussing.
on the
Yeah.
air.
We can't play it on the air.
Yeah, no, we can't play it on the air. I
No.
want to
Oh,
see it.
oh yeah.
I
I will
wanna
show it to
see
you
it.
because
because
he lost his mind.
it was something to see.
Wait, we can't play on the air.
No.
We're not regulated by the FCC.
Nah,
Yeah,
no
but
children.
I'm saying,
Children
yeah.
don't need to hear this
okay,
video.
that's right. Okay, all right.
It's not kid friendly.
it's-
If
it's
there's
bad.
anybody listening with their kids, anything like that, nah.
It's bad.
Yeah. Yeah, you can YouTube it though. It's on YouTube, and it ain't.
It ain't pretty.
But hey, that's what happens, man. When it comes down to that one kick,
Pressure,
you got
man.
pressure.
Pressure builds pipes, man.
Yes, it
It'll
does.
either make diamonds or bust pipes, one of the two.
And then you got to fly back home with the team, and they know you.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You're not getting on this bus. Football players. Now, you know basketball. These are grown. angry men.
Yep.
You really think they let Cody Parkey back on that bus?
You had to, man. How else he got home, man?
Cody,
How else he gonna get home,
money.
man? The team took up for him afterwards.
They did.
So.
They did.
That's what they supposed to do. You don't think in the locker room they sitting there. It's the same thing with it's on your face. Like that's the same thing that Richard. You saw Richard Sherman when they threw that interception after the Super Bowl. You know the first thing he went and slid over to Pete Carroll like for real.
Remember when Deshaun Jackson ran the miracle of the Meadowlands 2 when he ran that punt back?
Yeah.
And Tom Coughlin went over to Dodge was his last name. The opponent's last name was Dodge. Something Matt Dodge. And Coughlin was like, "What did I tell you to do?" Coughlin told him, "Kick it out of bounds." What did I tell you to do?
What did I tell you to do?
And that was it.
I guarantee you, he wasn't allowed back on that.
I don't think honestly,
on that bus.
I don't think Matt Dodge has kicked it in the NFL. I don't think I think that was it for Matt Dodge.
No. Has Cody Parkey been picked up?
Nope.
No.
That was it for Matt Dodge.
No.
Because Tom Coughlin, because Coughlin, I didn't really agree with it because Coughlin put him on blast right there on the field. You should have waited till he got to the locker room. Like,
you know
man,
how Coughlin was.
Yeah,
man.
Coughlin, yeah.
Emotional, man.
Coughlin put him on blast right there on the field.
As soon as if I couldn't be a coach either because as soon as he walked off the field, everybody patting him on the head, I looked him dead in his face. You know you cut, right?
Yeah.
You're not. Don't get on this bus.
It's so crazy.
Call you an Uber.
I lost a Muni League playoff game off a punt before.
See, that's kids though.
But this is what happened. We punt the ball. I tell the ball bounce. I tell everybody, let it roll. Let it roll. So they took my advice of letting it roll is don't do nothing at all. So the ball rolled. The kid picked the ball up. Everybody stood there and watched him run the ball to the end zone. Then when they realized it was a live play, they start chasing him from behind.
Too late.
We lose the game 7-6. We were so stunned because we was winning 6-0. 30 seconds left in the game, right? I call a timeout. It's 6-6. I say if we let them get this extra point, the game is over with. We have to stop this play. They gave up. Faked the play up the middle. Tight end slid in the back of the end zone, wide open.
Reg, you a good one. I don't care if I'm coaching kids.
I cried,
do my
Phil.
clipboard.
I cried.
I do my clipboard.
I cried.
Mother.
Field. This team practice right here. The Cardinals. They practice right here. The previous week, this was the last game of the season. We beat this team 28-0.
Oh, y'all took them lightly.
So
took them lightly.
I told my team all week.
Lightly.
It's always the toughest time to beat a team 2 times in a row, especially back-to-back weeks. They know what we gonna do already.
Yep.
It was like we got y'all 28-0 last week. We just gonna sleepwalk.
I cried, Phil, because we had an awesome team that year. We were 5-1 going into the playoffs. We was rolling. I cried. I cried.
He gave his little speech. As soon as that door closed in the car,
the kids was crying too. So I ain't. Like, it was really emotional after the game, like because they wanted to win that game.
He gonna cry in the car crate.
He gonna cry in the car. Dang, that's gotta suck, Reg.
Suck.
That's gotta really suck.
They said you said get away. I didn't.
I didn't mean not tackle, dude.
They try to put it on you.
They put it on me.
Coach confused us.
But did you tell him to get away from the ball?
I said, let the ball bounce. Let the ball bounce. We want as many yards as possible as the ball don't.
Right.
And he picked the ball up
and rolled. He made a clever play. He stood there and let everybody freeze and surround the ball. The whistle never blew. He picked the ball up and took off with it.
Smart kid.
He was like,
smart kid.
Oh, y'all, okay.
Wow.
Just stood there and looked.
Didn't get a first down on us all game.
Bloop. See you later.
Won the game off of special teams.
There you go.
They got blew out next week, didn't they?
They played Pal 6.
Oh, my God.
Karma. Smack. I already knew. I knew what time it was. I was like, these people over here beat y'all? They got blew out next week.
Pal 6 sitting, they watching the game because they played right after us. They were celebrating because they didn't have to play us.
Salt in the wound.
Championship.
As insult to injury right there. Well, hey, it bees like that sometimes.
Causing pains.
It ain't nothing like Muni League. I miss Muni League football.
Some of the greatest times of your life, man.
It bees like that sometimes. What you gonna do though? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But see, that's what we said. Special teams is important.
Teams.
Y'all need to start emphasizing special teams, man. You need a kicker. You need to spend, like Reg said, at least 30 minutes in practice on special teams.
And Kev, guess how many times I went over the punt unit that week? 0.
See?
Even Reg was like, punt? We got this.
You ain't got a punt.
We just smashed
0.
them 28-0. We ain't about to punt. They can't stop us.
See, I like this belt. I think I'm gonna like having this belt. I like this belt. I'll take a look at it.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna like this. I'm gonna like this belt.
I'm
It's
cool
gonna
with
look
that
nice.
belt. I want my guap. I want my money.
Yes,
I want
sir.
the real belt.
Let's get it.
I can't wait till Sunday.
1 week to draft day,
I
boy.
can't wait till Sunday. I want you to bring this. I really do. I need you to roll up in there with this on your arm.
Please do. And I'm telling you,
Just
come
roll
last.
out here, just
Come
smack
last.
it a couple times.
Come last. Do not
Come
come.
dead last.
It start at 1. Get there at 12:55.
12:55. Already have your pick in handy because it's gonna go quick.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
When that clock start, boy, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you it's gonna come a time when it's a dude that Eli think ain't nobody thinking about, and they're gonna pick it for him. Then that clock gonna start running. He gonna be like, oh man, what I'm gonna do? What am I gonna do?
Marcus Mariota.
Yeah, that's gonna have to be it. Phil Dawson, man.
You can draft defense, right?
No.
Team defense, yes.
Okay.
Team defense.
Not individual players. Team defense.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Boy, if you pick a defense before in one of the first few rounds, I swear for God, we gonna laugh. So it ain't gonna. The commissioner literally gonna have to stop the draft clock because we gonna be on the ground dying. I'm like, commish, I need you stop the clock. I can't breathe.
Right now.
I can't breathe.
Not now, right now. I'm just saying. It's gonna be a great time. But you getting clowned at. I'm just saying. I'm being you getting clowned.
I know Eric already coming for me.
Everybody, not just Eric.
Everybody.
What kind of like strategy? Like, do y'all go in there with paper, like with 20 to 30 players that y'all would like to draft?
I have a draft guy, but honestly, I use it sometimes to look up different players, but mostly I just use it to mark players off so I know this guy's gone.
Now that I know where I'm picking, I'm definitely going there with a strategy.
Right,
You got to.
I need my money.
got to.
I need my guap. I
Hey.
need it. Especially since I'm picking 8th. Oh, yeah.
Hey.
I'm finna strategize.
It's about Reg. 3 stacks on the line, bro.
Damn, I wish I could have got that.
3
name,
stacks.
man.
It's real this year.
3 stacks on the line,
Oh,
bro.
Oh,
3
that's
now.
lit.
200
For that 3 stacks, the buy-in fee is $200.
Right,
times
right.
24.
3 stacks.
That's still
Well,
3
you
stacks, though.
figure because you got to get you're gonna have division winners gonna get money and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So the whole pot don't go to the winner because you can win.
Oh,
money
the
for
division
winning.
winners
You
get.
get money.
they get a
Second
little-
place get like $450, I think he said.
That still ain't bad.
Yeah, 3 stacks on the line though, Reg.
Yeah.
That's a nice lick.
3
that's
stacks,
That's
bruh.
a nice lick.
That's a nice
I
lick.
wish you could
Right
get
around
in,
the
man.
holiday
Reg,
time,
you got to
bro.
get in next year, bro. You got to get in next year, Reg. Because that buy-in fee gonna be $200.
That's a nice
3 stacks on the line.
Shut up. I already hear him over there.
He can do that all he wants to. I'm telling you, he don't.
If he win, y'all know we had never.
Oh, we'll never hear the end of it. We will never hear the end of it.
If he win,
Look here.
we just gotta let him have
Look
his
here.
shine,
Look
man.
here. Let me tell you something. If Eli make the championship game, Willie,
Yeah.
I'm sliding Willie some money.
Yeah,
like,
I'm gonna need you to make something happen.
I'm gonna
Willie.
need you to make something happen,
Make
Willie.
something happen, bro. Commish, I need you to
Cut one of his players off or something. Do something.
do your best Goodell impression.
I how much you need? You need me to pay a bill,
Yeah,
Willie?
you
I
know
got
what I
your
mean?
card
I got
note
you,
this
bro.
month. Got your rent this month. Something because I can't.
Baby need Pampers. I got that
I
too.
can't handle that.
No.
We not about to
If
sit
he
here
win.
for a year and listen to the.
Wow.
I'm letting
Golly.
everybody know at the draft that day. I'm gonna let y'all know if he win, he's gonna be tagging y'all
Yes.
in
You never hear the
everything
end of it.
for a
Ever.
year. He don't accept his friend request because the only thing he gonna do is tag you in pictures, tag you in posts. It's gonna be petty. It's gonna be terrible.
I might have to block him.
Cause he gonna have every right to brag.
Every
Yeah,
right.
I might
He
have to
came
block.
in saying what he was gonna do, and he did it.
I might have to block him.
I will block him.
not
Me and Eli will not be friends on Facebook for a year.
All right, let's do this real quick. It's 7:50. Let's take a break. Let's get out. Jack Porter's called in. We were supposed to hear from Caden Clark. He didn't call in. Maybe he'll call in later in the show. I'm not sure how we'll work that out because we got Coach Riz coming at 8:15, but we'll work it out. So let's get out real quick. Take a short break, 2-3 minute break. We'll come back. Jack Porter at 8 o'clock. So, Eli's name of the song.
The name of the song is called Slums by SOB Beats. This is the Quad Brothers Sports Show on One Unit Media Network.
The Quad?
Production.com.
All right, welcome back to the show. That is classic. That's a classic clip. We just played the Cody Parkey. Man, that is classic.
That has to be one of the funniest reaction videos I have ever seen in my entire life.
Right up there with Michael Rappaport, man.
Oh, my God.
Right up there with Rappaport after Dan Jones got drafted.
I still can't find that video.
Me either. I've been looking for maybe Michael Rappaport had it taken down.
I still can't find that video.
I've been trying to find it myself, and I can't find it. But that right there, the Cody Parkey one, classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
He was upset just a little bit.
Wait a minute. What about that one video when that Giants fan said, "Here we go, here we go,
yeah.
here we go."
Thought you was getting Haskins, didn't you? Nope. Ain't gonna happen, Captain. Yeah, that's classic. That's a classic clip. Jack Porter should be coming up here very shortly. I'm not sure what happened with Caden Clark. We'll try to reach out to Caden again. Oh, here we go. All right, right now, though, we are going to go back to the phone lines. Join us now on the line. He's a friend of the show. We really appreciate him coming on tonight and giving us a little bit of his time. He is the running back for the Division III state champion Kenston Bombers. His name is Jack Porter. He joins us now. Jack, how you doing, my man?
Good. How you been?
Good, man. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
All right, so, Jack, now the last time we spoke, the last thing that I said to you was what would it feel like to bring a championship to Kenston? So, tell us how it feels.
Doesn't feel good enough.
Doesn't feel good enough. I like that.
Yeah, still got work to do.
Now, you had over 2,400 yards and 32 touchdowns on the ground last year. Talk about how good that feels to know that your coaching staff believes so much in you and your ability, to produce that they give you the ball that much.
We've always had a good relationship, so they've always trusted me, and I've always trusted them. And plus that, the O-line helps a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. So
I trust, yeah. So it's not all the trust in me, it's the trust in them as well.
yeah, and if you could expand on that just a little bit, you talk about that patience you have to have and that belief you have to have in your offensive line to wait until that hole opens before you hit it and go.
Excuse me?
I said, can you talk about the patience that it takes as a running back, that you have to have that discipline to kind of wait until that hole opens, wait till your offensive lineman opens that hole?
Especially early, like in these June camps when it's tough to move people without the pads on. So this summer I had to be really, really patient. And then we got a couple new guys in there too, so them just trying to mesh together and figure out how to play together.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Jack, can you talk about your family? We see sometimes, your father on Twitter, and I don't know if he's on Instagram, but we see him on Twitter retweeting some stuff from Kenston. Can you talk about your family and the role that they play in keeping you focused and grounded?
Oh yeah, they support me all the way. My brother was at OU in Athens, and he came up to almost every game. And my dad and mom never missed a game. So yeah, they support me every step of the way.
So now I want to talk another thing. We usually ask this question about everybody that calls in. Can you talk about academically how you balance the workload academically and also excel on the field? How do you balance the two?
Well, it was tough my freshman year, and then you just have to figure out how you want your schedule to go and what classes you want in which semester. So I'm good with reading during football. I don't know why. I'm just focused, I guess. So I always like to have English during football season, and that just kind of helps balance it out. And then have science and social studies in the second semester.
All right. Sorry, I don't know. What is going Come on, E. Good grief. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
So now you're going to Wake Forest. You went ahead and you committed to go to Wake Forest. What was it about Wake that made you say, this is home, this is where I want to be? What was it about Wake that made you make that decision?
Well, the academics are amazing there, as well as football. So I don't know. The coaches just really had a good relationship with me, and they were always checking up on me to see how I'm doing. So I don't know, just some great people down there, and I'm excited to continue my career there.
Now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is you're also going to be joined down there by George Sell, correct? Are you guys both going to Wake?
Yeah, left tackle.
All right, so there you go. See, you got family down there already.
Yeah.
Now, all right, Jack. I don't know if you'll do it. Now, I'm just saying, can we get you to predict back-to-back titles? What's going on?
We're just focused on week one and trying to keep having good practices along the way.
Absolutely.
We actually got Nordonia in a scrimmage.
You still got Nordonia in the scrimmage coming up?
Yeah, got to take it day by day.
So why don't you, for the folks that may be listening, the fans of Wake Forest that might be listening to this show now or either down the road, tell the fans at Wake Forest what exactly they're getting in Jack Porter.
Team player. Whatever it is that I got to do to make the team better, I'll do. Returning, slot, wide out, running back. I'll do whatever I got to do to make the team better.
Now, has your coach talked to you, or the coaching staff there at Wake, have they talked to you about how they want to use you? Because obviously you're very dynamic. You can be used in a multitude of ways. Have they talked to you about how they want to use you on offense yet?
Not necessarily. They just like me as a player, and I went down to the camp telling them that I would split time playing slot and running back, but me and the running back coach we're just having a good time, so I just stayed at running back.
Were there any other schools on your radar, along with Wake Forest, that you talked to, and can you speak on some of those schools that you had conversations with?
I was talking to Duke a little bit, but they didn't give me an offer, so I liked Wake better anyways, too. So.
Now, we usually ask this question. It's kind of a fun thing. I guess if you want to call it tradition, that's fine. But we usually ask because we have a BG alum on the staff here. Did you have any kind of conversations with Bowling Green?
Can you say that one more time?
I
Sorry.
said, no problem. I said, because we have a BG alum on staff and he wants everybody to go to Bowling Green, did you have any kind of conversation with Bowling Green about coming there to play?
No, I'm committed to Wake.
Come on, BG. Really?
Sorry about that. They sent me a letter telling them to go down to their camp, but that was after Wake, so.
I listen.
I'm gonna have to talk to some people down at Bowling Green.
Yeah, get on it. Hey, listen,
Yeah,
Jack. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I mean, cut you off. Go ahead.
I think the running backs coach went to BG.
Oh, at Wake?
Yeah.
Well, okay. So there's a small connection, but he won't be playing for the Falcons. All right. Listen, Jack, man, we really appreciate the time again. We appreciate your support and your family support of this show. Thanks so much. We're going to try to get down to Kenston as well and cover you guys, and we wish you nothing but success this season, all right?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for having me.
You got it, man. Take care.
Have a good one.
Jack Porter, Kenston Bombers. They sent him a letter. Good job, Bowling Green. They sent him a letter.
Roll along.
Yeah. 2,400 yards, 32 touchdowns. That's just on the ground.
Roll along, though.
They sent him a letter, Eli. So, if that makes you feel any better.
No.
Ridiculous.
No, you're right. Okay. All right.
Oh, they sent me a letter. Huh? They sent you a letter? That's it?
Yeah.
I'm disgusted.
That's why I'm not responding right now.
Yeah, I'm disgusted with you, BG. I'm just going back. I'm going back to his card because I want to see the full stat line that we had on Jack.
Coach Riz is eager to get in. If these
Oh,
pickings on the way,
okay.
boy. Called in twice. Call
so
in again, Coach.
2,419 yards, 32 touchdowns, first team All Ohio. Oh, that was Coach Riz?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was Caden. Okay, sorry. Hey, Coach, call right now if you want. Call right now. That's fine. We can go ahead and get it popping right now. That is totally fine with me. We were supposed to hear from Caden Clark. He didn't come through. We'll reach out to Caden again, try to get him on the show. 2,419 yards, 32 touchdowns, first team All Ohio. Jack Porter, if you need him. Wake needs him. He'll be in the ACC, man. That'll be, Miami, Florida State, Duke, Tech. Speaking of Miami, Tate Martell, you whack, son. Tate Martell is whack. I'm glad I'm glad Tate isn't a Buckeye anymore. I'm glad. That's whack, Tate. Quitting again.
If I can't be first string, I ain't playing.
I'm not playing at all. I need to be first string. Word?
Go ahead and take this third.
Obviously, Tate, you weren't good enough to be first string. I thought that was Tate. Yeah, man, come on, Coach. We ready? Let's do it. Bring this NFL schedule up here because we're gonna get to the high school first.
I need that belt.
Yeah, I know.
I need both belts.
All right. So now it's time. On the phone line right now, great friend, family, as far as I'm concerned, coming in to do the pick'ems with us is Lance Riesland, a.k.a. Coach Riz of Garfield Heights. Coach, what's going on?
Hey, guys. How you guys doing? Thanks for having me.
Good, man. Coach, I'm telling you, the belt is here on the table. If you was watching live on Twitter, it's looking nice, Coach. The belt is looking nice on the table here, man. I'm just saying.
What's up, Coach?
nice looking belt. All right, so Coach, basically what we did, we didn't, we weren't going to do every single game in week one. There's a lot of games, and honestly, some of these schools we don't even cover. So what we did was we picked about 15 games that we're going to do for high school. We can actually go through the whole NFL schedule. I don't know, if you got any research on the NFL schedule yet, but we can go through the whole NFL schedule. That's pretty easy. But we're going to do about 15 games. Some of the schools that we cover, some of the guys that are on our top 25, we're going to try to get through that. So we'll go through about 15 games, and then we'll see where we go from there. All right, how about that?
That sounds great.
All right, let's do it. So first out of the gate, fellas, I need your predictions. Avon Lake at Avon. I think people slept on Avon Lake last year. Avon Lake had a pretty decent season last year. So did Avon, but now Avon, Ryan Malloy is no longer there at Avon. Ryan Malloy, he's actually at Bowling Green.
He is a Falcon, baby.
Woo! Ryan Malloy is at Bowling Green, so they got to replace that prediction from Ryan Malloy. I'm gonna go with Avon. Avon's at home. I'm going with Avon.
Give me Avon Lake.
Phil's going with Avon Lake. Reggie?
I'm going Avon.
I'm going Avon.
Coach?
I'm going Avon. Is that where's the game at? Avon Lake or Avon?
It's at Avon.
Oh, I'm going Avon. Coach Elder does a great job over there. I'm going with Avon.
All right. Go. Oh, you know what? Oh man, hold on.
I was about to say,
Hold on,
like,
hold
oh
on.
man,
Sorry, Coach. I'm not used to doing it. Hold on, Coach.
Bruh.
you got the belt sitting here,
I know.
and you not gonna write down the picks.
Phil. So I got to
You
write.
might as well give the belt to me, bro.
Coach, we got to keep a record. So so I got Avon. Eli's got Avon.
Coach, he over here cheating already.
No,
He gonna be
I'm
like,
good.
what? No.
Phil's got Avon. Reggie's got Avon, and
I have Avon Lake,
I'm sorry,
sir.
Avon
See,
Lake.
here you
Excuse
go
me.
already. Give me
Avon
the pen
Lake.
and the paper, because you
Reg
ain't
got. Stop it.
Give it to
Reg got
Phil.
Avon. All right. So everybody but Phil picked Avon. Okay.
Yeah, I like Avon.
Everybody
That's
but
gonna be
Phil
a good
picked
game though.
Avon.
Avon Lake is very good as well.
They are. I'm telling you, people slept on them. I'm still going Avon, but people slept on them last year. All right. Next up, Warrensville at University. I'm taking Warrensville, man. Jerome Lee, D'Angelo Bell. I'm taking Warrensville.
Give me Warrensville.
All right.
I'm taking Warrensville also. University, they lost a lot.
Give me University.
Here he goes.
Yeah, the train
Here he
keeps going, baby.
Here
I
he
can't
goes.
get down with the W.
Wait a minute. You picking University?
Yes, he
Yes.
is.
Yes.
he is.
Yes.
You must not want this belt.
Oh, I'm gonna get this
Because
belt.
you're not
You must
picking
not.
with your head. You picking with your heart.
Yeah, you must
Look at
not.
that. Look, he done crossed his arms and everything. He's so stubborn. Look at that.
Lord Jesus.
Look at that.
Coach, what say you?
Well, I'm going to go. I'm rooting for Warrensville because Coach Graham's over there and he was with me, and I'm rooting for Warrensville. I know it's tough when you start. He's going to be starting a new program, and if the game was later on in the year, I'd go Warrensville. US has got most of their O line back from last year, and so I'm gonna go US.
Yes, baby.
Okay,
yeah,
Coach.
let's go, Coach.
Okay,
They
Coach.
lost a lot of skill players. Though.
So
But
we,
I'm telling you what, if I lose that one, I'm okay with it because Coach Graham's a good guy. But I'm going for wins here, so sentimental's out the door.
but you know what though, that is important. When you got a team that's returning the offensive line, they got that continuity that is very important. So, all right, okay. So we got Eli and Coach Riz both picking University. Me, Phil, and Reg got Warrensville. Next up, I'm gonna skip that one. I'm gonna come back to that one. I'm gonna skip that one. Let's go to the next one. Orange at Beechwood. Man, I mean, on one side you got Orange with Marvin Davies, dynamic player, but I'm gonna pick Beechwood. I'm taking Beechwood. I got
So with
Beechwood.
all these big games at the first week of the schedule, did they redo the scheduling system for
I don't know,
for OSHA
but
or
I got
something?
Beechwood.
I'll take Orange.
Phil got Orange.
I'm going with Beechwood also, man. My two guys' play for Beechwood.
We already knew who you was going with. Get off the mic.
Look out for the Minor boys.
All right, Eli.
I gotta go with Orange. My boy Marvin Davies.
All right, Coach.
Well, I'm going here. I got a little connection there with Orange. I'm going with Orange because Coach Becklum is he played for me at Garfield and he coached with me at Garfield, and we had a great relationship. I'm going with Orange. Orange is like I said, they got a couple of really good players. I saw him play against Garfield this summer, and I'm going Orange.
All right, so Coach got us. So Coach and Eli and Phil both take Orange. Me and Reggie have. I'm sorry. Yeah, me and Reggie have
Got
Beechwood.
Phil on the mind, huh?
Yeah, sorry. Next up, Kenston at Black River. You already know what it is. Give me Kenston.
Considering I don't know who Black River is, I'll take Kenston.
Right. So, wait, Coach, you said you got Kenston as well?
I got Kenston for sure.
All right.
I got Kenston.
I'm going with Kenston.
Ooh, I just knew
Sweet.
he was getting
Man,
ready
if
to
you
say
would have said
River.
Black River,
I
I'd have turned your mic
I
off.
looked at his face. I
want the
saw
belt.
it.
We was
I
going
want
to
the
throw him in the
belt.
Black River.
That's right.
He
I
was-
saw it.
About the belt.
Black River, no disrespect, man, but come on. I mean, we just talked to the young man, 2,419 yards, 32 touchdowns, and he's coming back. Most of that offense, I believe, is coming back for Kenston. I mean, listen, sorry, Black River, they are the state champions. We got to give it to them. So Kenston on that one. Here's one. Now, a couple of these people are going to be like, why'd you pick that game? I wanted to just kind of give them some love, show them some love, and showcase them. And so we're going to pick them and see. These games, honestly, could be a toss-up. So Shaw at Collinwood. I'm going to go Collinwood. I'm going
Shaw.
I'll take Shaw.
You know what? I'll take Shaw.
Coach?
Coach Brown is one of my favorite people. He is a good man. I'm going Shaw.
So I'm the only one picking Collinwood, huh?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Stand on
They
that
lost Jay Sean Bester.
Stand
Okay.
They did lose Jay Sean Bester. That is
stand
a
on
big
that
one.
island alone.
That's all right. I'll take. I'm one step closer to the belt. All right. Here's a good one. Euclid at Glenville.
I'm going with a hard pick. My son's starting defense end for Glenville, so I'm going with Glenville with the upset.
Let me see your eyes, boy. Let me see your eyes. What's wrong with you?
I will be
Euclid.
taking. Yeah, Phil's taking Euclid. I'm taking Euclid as well.
I'm gonna go with Euclid.
Come on, E.
Coach.
I'm going Euclid.
See,
Let me see.
Reg.
Look here. Turn. Look at this light here. You all right?
Reggie. There no fools on here, man. So Coach has Euclid. Phil has Euclid. I have Euclid. Eli has Euclid. Reggie is the only person that picks Glenville. So we'll see how that works for Reggie. North Olmsted at Eastlake North. I'm going to take Eastlake North because of Dylan Freilich.
Same.
Yeah, Dylan Freilich. That young man was out there last year. I was at a few East games, and they would have Dylan play half of the JV game and then the whole varsity game. So
He started at defense end.
and quarterback. And the young man was out there beasting. I'm going Eastlake North.
I'm
Coach?
going Eastlake North.
I'm going North Olmsted.
I'm going North Olmsted.
Yes!
Ooh, okay.
I'm going North Olmsted. I like North Olmsted. They were pretty good at the end of last year. Saw them on film. I'm going North Olmsted.
All right. So Coach and Eli both have North Olmsted. Phil?
Give me North Olmsted. I hate
Phil is
picking
going
with
North
Eli.
Olmsted.
I really do. I can't stand picking with Eli. It gets on my nerves. It makes my skin itch.
So we got me and Reggie going with Eastlake North. Coach, Phil, and Eli are going with North Olmsted. Next up, Midview at Elyria. I'm calling it right now. Elyria is going to go 1-0 out of the gate. I'm taking Elyria.
Don't shake your head, Rich.
I got Elyria. Reggie?
Shout out to my man DJ at Elyria, but I'm going with Midview.
Ooh. Coach?
I'm going Midview. Either I like Coach Cully. I've known him since the Shaw days. We've known each other for a long time. He will get Elyria going. I promise you that.
All right.
But early on, I'm going to take Midview.
Phil?
Come on, man. Give me Midview.
Eli?
I'm going with Midview.
Elyria, I got you. Don't worry about it.
I
Elyria.
want.
I got
I'm trying to win this belt. I want them to win so bad. I'm so tired of it. I'm tired. We've been doing this for how many years?
3 years now.
3 years,
3 years
now.
now.
In this format, 3
And
years.
they've won like 2 games
Elyria.
in 3 years.
Elyria, I
The
got
boys blew down on me in Lorraine.
you.
They
Elyria.
caught up on
They
it.
can do it. They just gotta stay humble.
Elyria, Coach Culliver, I got you. Don't worry about it. So all four, I picked Elyria. Everybody else picks Midview. Rhodes at Maple Heights. I am going to take Maple.
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 Really? You asked that question? Oh, I'm sorry, Maple.
I mean, I was just saying, Coach was even in the coach like Maple. Like not even. That ain't a question.
on, man.
No explanation.
We look. I say this every year. I really do. I love the Senate League, but outside of Glenville, it
Yes.
is terrible. I don't understand. I don't understand where we got some talented kids in the inner city of Cleveland. Where
yeah.
are they?
Where
John
are
Marshall
they?
was pretty decent last year, though.
Yeah, John Marshall, and not for nothing. I'm just saying. I've been hearing, especially when we released the top 25. It was one young man in particular for JFK was doing a lot of talking. So let's see it, JFK. I'm just saying, let's see it.
Don't put
Let's
my
see
school
it.
on blast.
No,
like
we put
that.
them on full blast.
Don't put them on.
They
Front
put us
Street
on
like
blast.
that.
I'm going to put them on blast.
Don't put them on Front Street. I haven't seen no JFK. I'm 30 years old. I can't remember the last time JFK was good. We weren't good when I was in school.
Here's a good one. Here's one I think is going to be a good one because I think Norton finished 9-2 last year. Barberton at Norton.
Barberton.
I'm taking Barberton.
I'm taking Barberton.
I'm going with Barberton.
Who's that? Barberton and where?
Barberton at Norton.
Oh, I'm going Barberton for sure.
I'm telling you, I think Barberton beat Norton. Norton ended up finishing 9-2. Barberton was 10-1. That's going to be a good one. First week out the gate.
They're going to be 0-1 this year.
Ooh. So everybody picks Barberton for that game. Okay. Honestly, again, I just threw this one in there, man. That I don't know. Don't ask me why I just threw it in there. John Hay at Valley Forge.
Valley Forge.
I'm taking Valley Forge. Coach?
I'm going Valley Forge. Marco does a nice job over Valley
Yes,
Forge.
he does.
The guy John Hay has had some. He's done a really nice job. Not always in wins and losses, but they're organized. They do a nice job. But Valley Forge, I think Valley Forge is going to be pretty good this year.
I think so too. I know Matthias Chmielewski is gone, and that's going to be some huge shoes to replace. But I think Valley Forge is going to be good this year too. And John Hay has a young man. We actually put him on our Rising Stars list. Brandon Kelly, a young man, nice defensive back, a ball hawk. So John Hay's got a little bit of talent over there as well.
I wonder how the guts to pick John Hay, but I already picked Glenville versus Yuka, so I'm going Valley Forge.
Valley Forge runs that wing tee. That wing tee is tough to defend early.
It is tough to defend early.
You're not going to have any film on it. That's going to be tough. That's going to be tough to stop Valley Forge early in that wing tee.
Okay.
Question: the young man that got killed, what year would he be in now? Would he have been senior?
He would have been senior.
That's
it is terrible, man. Y'all gotta knock that off, man. Come on, let's kill all that. Here's another good one. St. Vincent St. Mary at Massillon. Now, before you just say Massillon. Now, you know we got love for Massillon, but there's a young man that plays for St. Vincent St. Mary. He plays left tackle, I believe, maybe right tackle. He's a tackle. Savion Washington, 6'9", 325 pounds, I believe. So I'm just saying, put that in your crawl if you want to. But I'm still going Massillon. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Massillon.
I like that in my crawl. Give me Massillon.
Give me Massillon.
Well, if St. V's tailback wasn't at Massillon, I think it'd be a better game. But I think I'm going Massillon for sure. Massillon's very good. All roads in Division II go through Hoban. We know that, but
yes.
Massillon's very good as well.
And they got Jaden Ballard over there, and they got John Kuth over there, and like we've been saying earlier in the show, they have a kicker at Massillon, Magnus Haynes, off the chain. Get a kicker. All you inner city schools, get a kicker. It is very important to get a kicker. I'm tired of seeing you guys go for it on 4th and 12. Get a kicker.
Got to have points. You can't give up those points.
You got
those
to,
points
Coach. Coach, I sometimes I'm looking in amazement. I'm like, why? There's got to be someone at that school that can kick a 30-yard field goal. There's got to be somebody. These teams are going for it on 4th and 12. That's ridiculous. You got to have a kicker. It's important.
I agree with you completely.
John Adams at Lutheran East.
Lutheran East.
I'm going to take the upset. I'm taking John Adams.
Give me the Lou.
I'll take Lutheran East, please.
All right,
I'm going Lutheran East.
Okay. All right. So everybody's got Lutheran East except for me. I'm just feeling like picking an upset, so I'm going to take John Adams over Lutheran East. And maybe I'll win, and maybe I won't.
Kev's going to be like 3 games behind
right.
after the first week. I'm letting y'all know right now.
All right. So we got 2 more games left. I'm going to do this one first. Mentor at St. Ed's.
Come on, man.
I'm taking
who at home? St. Ed's.
St. Ed's at home.
I'm taking St. Ed's.
I'm taking St. Ed's off.
Give me St. Ed's.
Give me Menor.
Ooh.
Okay, Phil. I see you, Phil. Phil's got Menor. Okay, Coach.
Well, my dad's a '64 grad Hall of Famer at Eds. I'm all Eds. I like Triv, and Menor's very good this year.
All right, so
I think Eds up front is going to be very good. I'm going Eds.
So Coach has St. Ed's. Eli.
St. Ed's.
St. Ed's. Philly. Red, you picked St. Ed's too, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I got St. Ed's. Eli's got St. Ed's. Coach has St. Ed's. Reggie has St. Ed's, and Phil took Menor.
If this was the end of the year, I would pick St. Ed's, but
early in the season,
I'm taking Menor.
All right, I saved this one for you, Coach. Garfield Heights at Shaker. I'm gonna let Coach you go ahead and make the pick first. Garfield Heights at Shaker.
Well, I gotta, Garfield has. They're pretty much new. We replaced an outstanding senior class. I've seen them scrimmage a couple times. They're doing a great job, and the tailback that Torrance kid from
from Glenville.
From Glenville.
Yep.
He's very, very good. I've seen him scrimmage. I have not seen anything about Shaker. I know Shaker's got a lot of talent, but I gotta go with the Bulldogs. I mean, that one's close though, and I think if Garfield was playing Shaker later in the year, I think it would be even a better game. Garfield, they have a new offense. I was the offensive coordinator along with head coach. They have a new offensive coordinator. Coach Osborne is doing a fantastic job. I think going to be very closer than people think. Garfield's going to be better. I'm very impressed with what they're doing at Garfield, having to replace. We replaced a really good senior class, and we were really a really good football team. But I'm impressed with what they're doing, and I can't root against my boys. I got to go Garfield.
Listen, and you're right. Shaker does have some talent over there. Victor Ford, also another young man that plays defensive end, Avery Dunn, is very talented on that Shaker side. But I think Torrance Davis is next level, and I think the people down at the University of Kentucky could be very happy when he arrives down there. I'm going to go Garfield Heights. Phil?
Give me Shaker.
What a game at?
It's at Shaker.
It's kind of scary because, like you said, Garfield and like kind of in a rebuilding mode. But Torrance is a grown man out there. I'm going with Garfield.
Man.
He a grown man.
So Reggie, you got Garfield?
Yeah, I got Garfield.
If he picks Shaker, I'm repicking my pick.
No, your pick is locked in, brother.
No, that's in pencil.
Give me the Bulldogs.
Okay.
Okay. So Phil is the only one that went off the board and picked Shaker. So everybody's got Garfield. So all right. So for the week one, all of our picks are in. Coach has his picks in. We got our picks in for week one. Now we're going to move on to the NFL.
Yes.
Move on to the NFL.
The big boys.
See what's cracking over here. See what Coach want to do with these NFL picks.
Coach,
here.
I'm going to let you know, these two right here, Eli and Reg, they're going to pick the Browns for every single game. So you might as well. You can make up some games that way as well. I'm going to let you know.
Yeah.
Whoever they playing, the Browns are going 16-0, and we winning the Super Bowl this year.
So that might be an easy win for you, Coach. If they pick the Browns, you pick the opposite, and then you'll probably get that dub. Yeah, that's an easy one, Coach. All right, let's get started, man. So first game out the box. I believe this is like the 120th meeting or something like that. Green Bay at Chicago, oldest rivalry in the league. I am taking the Chicago Bears.
Chicago
too much this year. Chicago.
Nasty.
You know what? I'm going a little upset here. I'm going Green Bay. I like Aaron Rodgers is going to come out of it a little bit this year. LaFleur's new offense. I'm going Green Bay. A little upset.
Think about what Coach just said. When's the last time that it was a Bears-Packers game and somebody said, I'm picking the upset, I'm going Green Bay? When's the last time that?
It's been a while.
It's been a long time since somebody said that. They still got King Aaron the 12th over there on the sideline. Eli, don't do it. Eli, we're not having Aaron Rodgers playing on the show. Stop it.
That's another place where you can pick up some games.
Yes.
Any game that Aaron Rodgers is playing,
yep.
And Eli's going to the Packers, according to Eli, are going 0-16 this year.
Yes.
I'm gonna let you know that right now.
If you didn't know, Coach, Eli once famously said on this show that Aaron Rodgers was average as a quarterback. So just right, exactly. So
Aaron Rodgers owed me money.
Okay.
From his
that was from Cal.
He was a Cal.
That was like
Let it go,
13
bro.
years
I want my
ago.
damn money.
Let it go, bro. Pick better. All right. Baltimore at Miami. Give me the Ravens.
Baltimore, Miami is trash.
Ravens. I don't even know who on Miami. Give me
Josh Rosen. Come on,
give
man.
me Baltimore.
Give me Baltimore.
Ryan Fitzmagic.
No.
Oh, okay.
Coach?
Yeah, I want Baltimore.
Now, I will say this, and I've said this before on this show, and I'm on the record of saying this. I do believe that a change of scenery is going to help Josh Rosen out really, really well.
He's better.
That
It ain't gonna be
situation,
this year.
the situation he stepped into in Arizona was terrible. How many coordinators did he have that year? Like 3 different coordinators that year?
Yeah.
Bruce Arians wasn't there. That whole situation in Arizona was a mess. So I think a change of scenery will help Josh Rosen, but I'm still going Baltimore. Atlanta at Minnesota. I'm going to take the Falcons because I do not believe in Mr. 8-8 Kirk Cousins, but I'm going to take Atlanta.
Give me Atlanta. They indoors. Give me ATL.
Minnesota. I think Minnesota going to the Super Bowl this year.
Stop
Stop
it.
Cut it out.
I mean, you know my pick.
You like that?
No, we don't like that.
Yeah.
No. Coach?
I'm going Atlanta. Atlanta's a good football team.
See, Coach know what he's talking about.
Smart man.
Buffalo at the Jets. I'm taking the Jets. I think the Jets are going to be much improved this year. I think Sam Darnold's going to be much improved this year. They got Le'Veon Bell. I'm taking the Jets.
Give me Josh Allen.
Okay.
I'm with Phil. I'm going with Buffalo.
Give me them Bills.
Oh, my God. Can I pick the Jets now?
Nope. Too late. Coach?
I'm going Buffalo too. I want to see. I'm going to see the Jets. I got to see the Jets before I start picking them. They're very disappointing last year for me.
All right, so I'm the only one picking the Jets. Okay, I got you, Sam. I got you, Le'Veon. All right, man. Next up, you already know where I'm going with this. Fly, Eagles, fly. Washington at Philadelphia. You know where I'm going. Fly, Eagles, fly. I'm taking the Eagles, son. Let's go.
I want to spite him so bad, but I'm taking the Eagles.
I'm taking the Eagles, too.
I'm taking Philly.
Yeah, I'm Eagles.
I was going to say, Coach, don't do me like that. But I heard that pause. I'm like, Coach. Although I thought I heard Haskins looked a lot better in the second preseason game. He looked a lot better, but
That's nice.
Haskins is dead to me.
Pick 60.
Isn't that's a shame? Dwayne Haskins is dead to me. So is Ezekiel Elliott. So is Devin Smith. All those former Buckeyes.
It's a lot of Buckeyes that's dead to you.
Man,
Yeah,
I can't
Weber,
do it.
yeah.
Mike Weber, yeah, they're all dead to me, man. I can't root for those teams. The Rams at the Panthers. Cam. Whoa, Cam. But I'm still taking the Rams.
Give me the Panthers.
I'm taking the Rams, man. Panthers got no receivers.
None.
Give me them Rams.
Coach?
Yeah, I want the Rams.
Yeah, Cam is out there. I mean, Cam's best receiver is his running back. Although I will say the young man from Maryland, he looked okay. DJ
Samuels.
DJ Moore? No,
And
DJ
Samuels.
Moore. Yeah, he looked all right. It looked all right. So everybody is picking. No, wait. So I got the Rams. Eli's got the Rams. Phil's got the Panthers. Reggie's got the Rams, and Coach has got the Rams. Okay. All right. So let's go. Kansas City at Jacksonville. Nick Foles, much respect. I'll always love you for what you did, but I'm taking Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Phil got Kansas City.
Chiefs too much.
Reg, Kansas City.
Give me them Chiefs.
Eli, Kansas City. Coach.
I'm going Chiefs. I think Chiefs are. I don't know. I think the Chiefs are pretty good. I think.
Very good.
Yeah, I think the Chiefs got a chance to go a long way and make a little run here this year. I think the Chiefs are really good.
Next up, the Colts at the Chargers. I am taking the Chargers because Andrew Luck is hurt again, nursing another injury. So I think they're being cautious. I don't think it's as bad as people think it is. But something with Andrew Luck, man, he can't stay healthy. I'm taking the Chargers.
Give me the Colts.
I'm taking the Chargers. I like their offense.
Give me Indianapolis.
Okay, so Eli's got Indianapolis.
Where's the game at? Is it out in?
It's at LA. Yep, at LA.
Yeah, I want the Chargers. I'm always unless you're a dominant team, teams don't seem to travel west very well.
Right, especially week one.
So I'm gonna go Chargers.
What's wrong?
I don't even know what I'm looking at where they're playing at. Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. That's
what?
I think it's like a soccer stadium, like an MLS stadium. Come get that stadium built.
Their stadium's not built yet.
Get it built. That's like it seats $26,000. 26,000 people. All right, so let me recap that one. So I got the Chargers. The coach has the Chargers. Reggie has the Chargers. Phil has the Colts, and Eli has the Colts. Good. All right. Cincinnati at Seattle. I am taking the Seahawks.
Give me Russell.
Taking Seattle. I think Cincinnati going to be the worst team in the league this year.
Give me Russell Wilson.
Coach?
Oh, I love Seattle at Seattle, regardless who they play. Seattle is tough.
I hate picking this game because I hate both of these teams. But the Giants at the Cowboys, I hate to do it, but I'll take Dallas in that game.
Give me Dallas.
Okay.
Cowboys. Giants got no receivers.
None.
How about them Cowboys? I'm picking
Coach?
Dallas.
Yeah, I'm going Dallas.
So have you guys seen this picture on Twitter? I guess it's not really going viral, but it's been going around of Zeke Elliott on the plane and the lady sitting next to him. Have you guys seen that thing on Twitter? Just search it on Twitter.
Nah.
It's my wife. My wife actually went to college with the lady. She was going home from Mexico, and Ezekiel Elliott was on the same plane. They're going back to Dallas, and because she's holding out for a new deal, and it's kind of gone. I don't want to say viral, but because you got to go like 1 million to go viral, right? So. Yeah, something like that. But it's Ezekiel Elliott's on his way back to Dallas. Who knows what's going to happen? He still wants a new contract, but who knows?
They said he's 15 pounds underweight. He lost a lot of weight.
Okay, Zeke.
He in shape.
Detroit at Arizona. I'm telling you this right now. If ever there was an underachieving quarterback in the National Football League, it's Matt Stafford. He hasn't even won a division
He's a stat
title.
stuffer.
He hasn't even won a division title since he's been in Detroit. I'm going with the young bull. I'm going with Arizona. I'm going Kyler Murray and the Cardinals.
Arizona.
Lions.
I'm going with Detroit. The reason why I'm saying I'm going to Detroit is Kyler Murray looks terrible in that preseason game, the prior preseason game. He looks terrible. And Cliff Kingsbury got him on a clap count.
Because you don't want to get him hurt. That's the franchise. You don't want to get the franchise hurt.
But who does clap counts in the National Football League?
Hey, it might work. It might work. Coach, what say you?
Oh, I'm going. I agree. I think he played well in the first game because they didn't blitz him once. They pressured him in the second preseason game. I'm going Detroit. Detroit's going to. He's going to have some. He's going to be very good, but it's going to take a while, and he's going to be amped up in the first game at home. I'm going Detroit. Stafford.
All right. San Francisco at Tampa Bay. Oh, Coach, here's another one you can get a win off of Eli because for some reason Eli's got a problem with Jameis Winston, so you can get another one off of Eli because he's going to pick against Tampa Bay every single time. So I'm going to go with the Buccaneers. I'm taking Tampa Bay. Phil?
Tampa.
Famous Jameis making a comeback season.
Yes, sir.
Give me the 49ers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Coach?
I ain't rolling with famous Jameis.
Just mad.
I would give me Tampa Bay.
All right. Ooh.
Come on.
Sunday night, Pittsburgh at New England. You know what?
Stop it. Cut it out. Cut it out.
I'm going to take the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I knew you was going to do that. Give me New England.
Give me the Patriots.
Give me the Patriots.
Oh, Patriots.
All right. I'm the only one going out on a limb. I might be down after.
I told you.
So the Monday night matchup, I know I didn't forget it. The Monday night matchup, Houston at New Orleans. Ooh, man, I really want to take the Texans.
Come on,
but
now.
New Orleans is a different team in that dome, man. Give me the Saints.
Give me the Saints.
You know I'm taking the Texans. Deshaun Watson winning the MVP this year. Book it.
Ooh, okay.
Stop it.
Eli?
Cut it out.
Gotta go with the Who Dat Nation, baby.
Coach.
Same. That place falls into like Seattle to me. That place is Monday night in New Orleans. That place is going to be crazy. I'm for sure going Saints.
All right, and here we go. Here we go, Brownies. Here we go. Tennessee at the Browns. I think it's.
He's sighing for.
I think it's.
He's sighing for. Now, stop it. Pick the pick. Over here sighing like you got to think about something. Cut it out.
I think it's not as winnable as you guys think it's going to be, but I'm taking the Browns. But I don't think it's going to be as easy as you guys think. That Tennessee team is okay, but I'm going to take the Browns.
Here's what's really going to happen. Baker's going to throw for 3 touchdowns.
Okay.
It's going to be like 32-14. Browns win.
Browns in a blowout.
Let's go, Brownies.
Marcus Mariota. You know what happens when Marcus Mariota goes up against an NFL defense? Stop it.
All right, Coach, you the last one.
Oh, I got the Browns. For sure, got the Browns.
Over here talking about it's not going to be as...
It won't be. It won't be. It will not be a cakewalk.
Let me tell you something.
But I agree. It will be closer than people think.
I'm telling you, it's not going to be a cakewalk. It won't be.
You know Taylor Lewan is out, right?
I do know Taylor Lewan is out. I know that.
And he's on that side with Myles Garrett.
Yeah. I get
that
it.
game in Cleveland.
Yes.
You know how
32-10.
Okay.
You know how opening day gonna be in Cleveland, and we got Baker Mayfield and Odell Beckham and Jarvis Landry and David Njoku.
I just say it's not gonna be a cakewalk. It's not gonna be a cakewalk. Don't think it is. All right, that'll do it for the pick. All right, man. First week, the picks are Coach. I mean, if you know, we got to have you back every week now. We do this every week. We got to have you back every week.
I would love to. I love talking to you guys. It might be my pleasure.
All right, man. So then it's on. So Coach will be back every week. We're gonna keep a record. I got every single pick written down here. We're gonna keep a record of all the picks. They're all written down here. We got all the picks. We'll keep that same number every week for the high school game. We'll do about 15 games every week. We'll keep that same number, and then we'll do the whole NFL schedule. So Coach is locked in for the season. Coach, man, listen, you already know how we feel about you, man. We appreciate you, your family around here. Thanks for your support, and thanks for coming on, man. We really appreciate it, and we'll talk to you next week, and we'll see how we go with the picks.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys. You guys do a great job. I look forward to talking to you guys again. Have a great week, okay?
You too, man. Take care, Coach.
I appreciate you guys.
You got it. Bye-bye.
See you, bye.
Coach Riz. Coach Riz going to be here every week making these picks. What?
He do that. You notice he do that about the Browns. That's what he does.
What I do?
He try to stay. He try to stay nonchalant and even keeled about it, man. That's what he does.
I love 10-6 first round, but come on, man. The Titans.
I'm just saying.
The Titans.
I'm just saying.
The Titans.
I'm just saying.
Marcus is gonna make the game close.
I ain't even saying nothing. I'm not saying Marcus.
If they lose, you could. If the Browns lose, Phil, you're going to lead the show off. If they lose, I'm just saying you can lead the show if they lose.
Marcus.
They will be playing from
Phil,
behind.
If they lose, I don't want to hear nothing about they making me stay at work. I don't want to hear none of that stuff. If they lose, I'm going to need you to be front and center.
I requested that day off because I'm going to the game. So.
Are you? Okay. All right. So Phil's going to be in the house.
They're going to be playing from behind. Myles Garrett going to peel them ears back, and it's going to be a long day for your boy, man. It's going to be a long day.
Why do you think I picked Cleveland, man?
I picked the Browns. I just said it's not going to be as easy as it's not going to be a cakewalk. I picked the Browns.
3 touchdowns.
You know Myles Garrett squatted 645 pounds?
I don't give a damn what Myles Garrett squatted.
645.
I don't care. I don't care about that.
2 to OBJ.
He squatted 645.
3 sacks for
I don't care about
Myles Garrett.
I do not care about that.
David Njoku might have a touchdown.
I will say this though, it must be hard. I was telling EI that I was listening to Cleveland Browns Daily. I was at work. I was in the van. I was listening to Cleveland Browns Daily. Do you know one of the guys on there? It might have been Darryl Ryder. Or Nathan Segura. One of those two. Actually put Myles Garrett in the same sentence as Reggie White. Huh?
Stop it.
Reggie White?
He not there yet.
He ain't even in Reggie White's universe yet. Stop it. He's in a whole. Reggie White is the Milky Way. He in a whole other universe than Reggie White.
That's a little much.
That's blasphemy.
I see the potential, but he
ain't even close. He had 13.
He got the
sacks.
potential.
Look,
you can't deny the potential.
Let me explain. Until I see you move a man with one arm, like literally just take your arm and just move a whole grown offensive lineman out your way to get to the quarterback.
They don't. You know what? They don't. Honestly, they don't even let you do that anymore. I think they stopped Reggie White. They stopped that move. They don't even let you do that anymore.
So,
almost like Deacon Jones with the head slap. They don't let you do it anymore.
I'm gonna put you a little bit on the spot, Kel, but I know you can do it. Give me your top 5 defensive ends of all time.
Reggie White, Deacon Jones, Bruce Smith,
Michael Strahan.
Yeah, I'll put Strahan in there.
Gotta put him in there.
And Charles Haley.
I was about to say, where Charles at, man?
Put Charles Haley in there.
He
gotta put Charles Haley
got
in
to
there.
put Charles Haley in there.
You got to put Charles Haley in there. He the first one to 5 rings. Got to put Charles Haley in there.
Honorable
mention to Alan Page. Honorable mention to Richard Dent.
What's the Bills quarterback name?
Jim Kelly.
Ask Jim Kelly about Charles Haley.
Yeah. You got to have Charles Haley in there. Got to. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, look, yeah, I'll put Michael Strahan in there, but come on, man, that last sack, Brett Favre gave him that last sack, man. Brett Favre, that last sack, that record's got an asterisk on it because Brett Favre just gave up on that.
Oh, he hit me.
Yeah, here, Michael, have this. Go ahead, take this, Michael. Brett Favre gave him that sack. So that one's got an asterisk on it. But yeah, I mean, Bruce Smith, a beast, and you know Charles Haley. Charles Haley was he kind of just went about it quietly though. Like he was.
They wouldn't have won them Super Bowls without Charles Haley. Yeah,
Charles Haley was a man. But yeah, honorable mention to Alan Page. Honorable mention to I mean Mean Joe Green. I mean, you know what I mean? Like you could just Rosie Greer. You could just go on and on and on and on with all these legends and these greats out there. You can go on to Mean Joe Green. How you got a list and Mean Joe Green's not on it? You know what I mean? Like it's crazy. But Deacon Jones with the head slap, they outlawed that.
I couldn't even imagine that. Could you imagine being an offensive player? And
I mean, he come with that head slap with that pad on. You know, back then they weren't really checking nothing like that. Ask the Oakland Raiders. The Oakland Raiders had all kind of stuff going on. They check it before the game. Then before the kickoff, Oakland was putting all kind of stuff in their pads.
You know who was a really good defensive end and injuries made him come short of his potential?
Who's that?
Javon Curse.
Yeah, hey, I remember Javon
freak,
Curse.
the
Absolutely.
freak.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. I remember
freak.
Javon Curse. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Couldn't stay healthy though.
Yep. Javon Curse. There's some great ones, man. Javon Curse was a flat out beast.
Jason Taylor.
Jason Taylor, yeah, Jason Taylor. There's a lot of them out there, man. Charles Mann. I'm old enough to remember Charles Mann back when he played with Washington. Charles Mann
Julius
was another
Peppers.
one. Julius Peppers. Dexter Manley.
Dwight Freeney.
Dwight Freeney with the spin move.
Yeah.
It was a lot of good ones out there, man. A whole lot. Honestly, I don't know. I might put him. I don't know if he's close to all time. Robert Mathis for the Colts. Robert Mathis is a beast.
Absolutely.
A beast.
Absolutely.
There was another one that played that would have been. I think he would have been a great had he not. He actually got paralyzed during the game. His name was Dennis Byrd, and he played for the New York Jets. And he was something special, and he got paralyzed in the game. Yeah,
I remember that name.
he got paralyzed in the game from neck down. He came in. He's trying to tackle a quarterback and hit it. He ran to another dude, head down, head first, right to the dude's chest.
Even though I don't like the team, Cameron Hayward is a damn good defensive player, defensive end.
So just a side note, what Phil is showing me here, if you're watching on Twitter, Corey Kluber has left his rehab game with some kind of tightness and injury. So Corey Kluber has left his rehab.
Wah, wah, wah.
We need to have the Price is Right horn in here. Don't.
Don't worry, I'll be putting it in there.
Yeah, we need to have that in there.
Can I tell y'all who gonna win the World Series?
Who? The Yankees?
The Atlanta Braves.
I want to go with Red so bad because he's been so right with baseball.
Hey.
I ain't seen Milwaukee coming last year, and he was just like,
He been
you know,
right.
look
He been
out,
right.
Milwaukee.
Now y'all see how Atlanta beat down on the Dodgers today.
Yes.
And let me just do this, man. I don't know who his name is off the top of my head, but shout out to Atlanta's manager, man. He benched Ronald Acuna because Ronald Acuna didn't run out of ground ball.
He sure did.
He benched him.
He sure did.
You know, Acuna is the kid down there, man. He's the man.
He sure did.
He benched him for not running it out.
Yeah.
You're not gonna run, huh? Okay. Go ahead and sit on down.
He pushing all the right buttons.
Yeah. I appreciate that. I really do. I really appreciate that. So I heard that the Cavaliers are trying to potentially move Love and Tristan. Have you guys heard that too? I heard them trying to potentially move.
I thought it was Clarkson and Tristan.
Clarkson and Tristan. You right. Why are we trying to get rid of Jordan Clarkson?
I like
Because
Clarkson.
we the Cavs and we're stupid.
Okay. Nobody's taking Tristan's contract.
No.
Nobody's taking care. I keep telling people, look, nobody's taking Kevin Love.
Golly, I hate being sad about that.
Nobody's
don't
taking.
think
Maybe in the last year of his deal.
No.
Maybe
No.
if he's on an expiring contract, maybe
If
somebody
this-
will take him then,
if
which will
this
be after
fool-
this season, right?
If he had stayed healthy last year, then yeah. No,
Yeah.
this man played, 10 games last year?
Oy.
Nobody's taking that. I'm not taking that.
I think after this year, he'll be in the last year of his deal, right? Maybe then they can unload him. It'll be an
That man-
expiring
didn't
contract.
he sign a 4-year deal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been
That was-
this will be the
no.
third season of it, won't it?
No, he signed a 4-year extension when LeBron
Oh,
left.
Lord,
We
Jesus
still got
Christ.
2 more years. Maybe 3. What you talking
He
about?
locked in.
He here. This is beautiful.
You cannot build a team around Kevin Love. I'm
They
sorry,
really
you
think,
cannot.
and
You
here's
cannot build a team around
this is the
Kevin
thing
Love.
that gets on my nerves, and I don't want to say it, but this city loves holding on to their great Caucasian hopes so bad because everybody in this city seems to think that they can build around Kevin Love.
You can't.
And when I mean everybody, I mean the fans, I mean the media. Don't try to bring up trade Kevin Love on any of these stations and the newspapers, and these people lose their mind like you suggested trading LeBron James or something. I don't know what it is.
What did they build in Minnesota around Kevin Love? I just wait while somebody answers that question for me.
A bunch of last place finishes and him grabbing 20 points and 13, 15 rebounds a game. Didn't do squat.
You cannot build. When Kevin Love was the man and didn't have LeBron around, you couldn't build around him. Then he got around LeBron and act like he was scared to be around LeBron, and you couldn't build around him. You cannot build around Kevin Love. I'm sorry.
I'm not comfortable around here. Nobody likes me.
Yeah. But the dumb part about it is you came here because LeBron was here. Then you got around LeBron and you got uncomfortable? What?
He ain't know how much of an alpha dog LeBron
Must
was.
not have. Must not have. You can't build a team around Kevin Love. You just can't. And I wish they could get rid of his contract, but that's not going to happen either. And so we're set. Now, how many years does Tristan have left on his, though?
I believe this might be Tristan's last year. He got 2 more years. I think he got 2 more. I think JR is up this year.
JR is gone, yeah.
And then Tristan's up next year.
Oh, please get him out of here. Please.
Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, I know Tristan's up next year because we got cap space next year. So Tristan's up next year.
So Tristan will be gone?
Yeah.
This is his last year of the deal? Yes. Get him out of here. Somebody going to trade for Tristan Thompson because it's an expiring contract, and it probably won't be to the trade deadline, but some contending team that needs a high energy player off of the bench will trade for Tristan Thompson and take that expiring contract.
It's not a difference maker.
Call up the Lakers.
What difference is he going to make?
I don't know.
He can come off the bench and give you some energy points. He can come off the bench.
Anderson Varejao.
Is he going to put you over the top and say, okay, we're a championship team now that we got Tristan Thompson?
Let me ask you a question, though. And I know, and I'm just playing devil's advocate. What if the Golden State Warriors traded for him at the deadline? How much of an impact do you think he'd have on our roster?
Nothing.
0.
Not coming off the bench?
Nothing.
0. He don't fit in their offense. He just.
What about the Utah Jazz? What about the Portland Trailblazers? Nobody.
Whenever Tristan Thompson's on the floor, it's 4 against 5. Offensive wise. If I'm defending the Cavaliers and Tristan Thompson on the floor,
self-check.
Yeah.
Self-check.
Just don't let him get a cut dunk lob to the rim.
You gonna sit? I will stand there and look at you. What you gonna do with that?
What you gonna do? Make a move.
When the ball hit the rim, make sure a body on him. That's the biggest thing you got to worry about with Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, that'll be he'll give you that offensive energy on the boards with the rebound. He'll give you that.
At least Draymond, you got to come out and respect that at
yeah.
least.
At least Draymond can play, mate.
You gonna sit there and look at Tristan like, what you can't even dribble. Get out
you
of
gonna
here.
dribble it off your ankle.
And he won't go to Golden State because him and Draymond beefing, so that's not happening. He won't go to Golden State. Him and Draymond beefing. Are they still beefing?
Draymond, I don't know.
That won't happen.
He probably somewhere sitting there laughing.
So you know what's happening, right? September 22nd. I'm going to Philly. Watch you play the Lions. Get some cheesesteak. I got to make it happen.
Wait. When was it? When was you going? Did you already bring this up? Was this when I wasn't here? Part of this? You already?
No, he didn't bring it up while you weren't here.
Man, I've been telling y'all for 2 years to roll with me, and every time I go, don't nobody want to go.
You didn't want to go last year.
I didn't. Well, last year I didn't go, but I went the year before. No, I went last year.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. Because I was gonna go.
Well, I couldn't go last year. because I was having my surgery, so I couldn't go last year.
Damn it! Now I gotta request another Sunday off.
September 22nd, I will be in Philadelphia. I'm leaving that Saturday, though. So I'm leaving the 21st. We're leaving early that morning, the 21st. Check into the hotel probably around 3, 4, something like that, depending on how many times we got to stop. And then, go hang out Saturday night in Philly, make it happen. And then be off that, and then, go to the game that Sunday. And then we won't leave till Monday, though. So I'm just letting you know.
Off the whole weekend.
Word. Not leaving till Monday.
I want some cheesesteaks so bad.
Telling you, man. Pat's and Geno's right across the street from each other. You can go to Geno's, get you one, and go right across the street to Pat's. I mean, literally right across the street.
I would do that too.
You can.
And have them both at the same time.
We went to Pat's last time. I got to go to Geno's this time. We went to Pat's. I got to go to Geno's. See how it is at Geno's. There's another place we go to. We usually go on Sunday after the game. After I get back to the hotel, me and the wife and the girl and the kids, we go to, it's a place called Nifty 50s. They got some good diner food there, but really what they got is milkshakes. They got like over 50 different kinds of milkshakes at this place. Milkshakes, all kind of ice cream desserts. It's called Nifty 50s. It's like a set in like a 50s or 60s kind of setting, just the way it looks on the inside. But the food in there, banging. That good old greasy diner food that you love late at night. It's called Nifty 50s. So we'll go there too. But I'm telling you, hey man, people say you got to go get a roast pork sandwich when you're there too. John's Roast Pork is where they say you got to go. So yeah, you can get a cheesesteak, but you got to go get a roast pork sandwich as well. One place makes that roast pork sandwich with the broccoli rabe on it.
As long as we ain't dipping it in nothing, I'm cool. I don't do that jus.
Oh yeah, no, you ain't got to do that. You ain't got to do that. So yeah, I'm putting it out there. September 22nd. Philly, here I come. I didn't go last year. I'm going this year. Got to. The tailgate gonna start at 6, son, because that's a 1:00 game. Tailgate started at 6. I mean, we're getting to the stadium at 6. We're not getting up at 6. We're getting to the stadium at 6. At 6 o'clock or so, we'll be rolling into the parking lot of Lincoln Financial
I
Field.
see Eagles fans. Y'all don't go as hard as Browns fans then.
What time y'all get there?
3.
They let y'all in there early? They
Yes.
didn't let you in until 6 o'clock.
That's
I don't think
crazy.
they let you in until 6. For a 1 o'clock game, that's 6-7 hours of tailgating.
3.
Wow.
This is what time my boy told me to be up, be down there.
3 a.m.?
Not be up, be down there at 3.
All I know, it'll be people there, but it won't be a lot. I don't think they open the gates till 6.
How much were those tickets, man?
What tickets?
For the game.
Oh, for the game? For like $100-something bucks?
Yeah, I bet it's a lot.
Oh, man.
I bet it's a lot.
Yeah, it's
Look at this.
lot.
Los Angeles at Cleveland on that same weekend. Tickets as low as $121.
Yeah. They not playing.
Nope.
My boy, he has club level seats. He has club level. He told me, he's like, I'll go to this first game because you going. But other than that, he's not going to any games. You know why? Because he's about to sell them all.
Mm-hmm.
He about to make a...
Look at it, and now...
for the first game, the tickets that his seats are valued at $570 and up.
And now look at the contrast here in Cleveland. Cincinnati at Buffalo, tickets as low as $65. Atlanta at Indianapolis, tickets as low as $38.
Wow.
Carolina at Arizona, tickets as low as $21.
That's the Odell effect, man.
We knew once Cleveland was going to get back, these tickets were going to be impossible to get. These are the same people at 99. You couldn't get season tickets. You literally had to be on a waiting list.
Look at this one. Thursday night, Tennessee at Jacksonville. Tickets as low as $23 for a Thursday night prime time.
Where our
game.
tickets start at?
Oh, that Thursday night game we got, I know it's about
let me see.
$200-$300.
Let's look at week 1. I'm looking at week 1 here, and we'll see. We'll see what the price is for a week 1 Browns game, the opening game against Tennessee.
Man, I want to sit club
tickets
level.
as low as $145.
Wow.
Jealous.
And that's probably nosebleeds.
Yeah, that's nosebleed.
Probably nosebleeds.
Just to get in the door is $145.
I'll be watching from my living room.
But now look at Chicago. Opening night, Green Bay, Chicago, tickets as low as $356.
Yeah, they don't play that.
In Chicago, yeah.
That's
it's
why
Green
the
Bay.
dudes on that video doing all
You know how much money I paid for this ticket?
And Pittsburgh and New England tickets as low as $366. So yeah, they don't. But it's opening night. It's opening night. It's Thursday and it's Green Bay. So that's going to jack the ticket price up in Chicago.
I can't wait, man. It's the best time of the year, man.
It is.
It's the best
It
time
is.
of the year.
I'm ready to see this. I'm ready for the season to get started. I'm ready to see Carson Wentz get back out there, and I'm ready to see Carson Wentz prove the haters wrong.
I'm rooting for him a lot, man, because they gave away Nick Foles, so I'm really pulling for Carson.
I'm getting ready. I love NFL season. I could care less. When does basketball
season?
When does the NBA season
Why?
start?
Do you see the team that we get ready to put out there on the floor?
I don't care about that. I'm getting the NBA League Pass. I'm finna watch the Clippers, the Lakers, Golden State, Utah, Portland.
You ain't that West Coast time zone. You're gonna be falling asleep on them games.
Man,
right.
I'll record. I got that record button. I'll catch up with it.
You got DVR on it.
I'll catch up with it.
You got a DVR.
Waking up in the third quarter. I missed that.
Man. You know how many times I did that last year?
I do it all the time.
Missed another one?
LeBron
Yeah,
finna play? Yeah, I'm finna watch this.
Right. I missed another. Yeah, you missed another one, bro. You missed another
LeBron
one.
drops 56. Wait, what? What happened?
So it's gonna be. It's coming, man. It's coming. September 8th.
It's here.
Yep.
It's here. It's
You know what else is
finally
here? 3 stacks. 3 stacks.
I've been waiting for this
Next
since
Sunday.
last year. Since last year. Since he started talking trash at the end of last year. I'm coming to dominate. I'm finna
make
get
your
y'all.
league relevant.
I'm finna
Yada,
make
yada,
that.
this,
I'm
that, and the
finna
third.
get this money. Blah, blah, blah.
3
It
stacks.
is finally here.
3 stacks on the line.
I'm really excited, man, for see my son first high school football.
Yes, sir.
He
There's
hasn't
gonna be some
played.
good ones this week 1, man.
He ain't played in 2 years since last year with me on varsity and Muni League. So
we're gonna reach out to. To a couple of ads. We'll probably hit a couple of games this week. We're gonna reach out to some of you ads through via email, and we're gonna make it happen, man. We'll try to get out to some of these games and do what we can do. So that's it. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get out of here. The whole crew finally together for the first time in a long time. But we had to do it, man, for the Pick'em show. Coach Riz came through, make our predictions. And it's starting, y'all. Next week we'll be talking about week one results in high school football, man. So strap in, get ready. We're about to take off with y'all this season. All right, man. That's gonna do it for Eli Robinson, for Phil Rucker, and for Reggie Logan. My name is Kevin Hanley. It's the Clyde Brothers Sports Show. Again, ADs will be reaching out to you this week to see if we can go ahead and cover some of your games. We appreciate it if you respond back to us. Thank you very much. And that's it, man. Anybody's got anything to add before we get out of here? No? All right, that's it. We out here. Eli, take us out.
All right, name of the song is called Can't Say by Luxury Beats. This is the Quad Brothers Sports Show on One Unit Media Network.
The Quad.
We out here. Peace.